This is
A&B Convos Wrestling Edition.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are live. It is time for Monday Night Raw. I am AJ.
I'm Becky.
And welcome to A&B Combos
Wrestling Edition.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you all.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw. It is the Clash in Italy aftermath. Now, I know everybody's up in their feelings about what happened this weekend. 7 F5s from Brock Lesnar takes out the ruler. We feel one way. We feel another way. Take a look at this right here. I just saw Wheezy Blonde. They're using some reactions here for this. Let's see. I don't know if we made the cut because I said I called it that Oba was going to lose to Brock Lesnar. Let's take a look here.
I sure didn't.
7 F5s. There was Santizap.
Even Paul Heyman was surprised that he won.
Yeah, it was crazy, dog. It was crazy. All right, let me go ahead and get the most important shout outs out of the way for some very hungry dogs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I present to you the most must-see wrestling view, live reaction, and watch-along mascots in all the land. Coming in first is the original channel mascot who you can't see, weighing in at 15 pounds. Show your love for the one and only Bone Crusher.
There, now you saw her.
The other channel mascot is a mini golden doodle mix from parts unknown, weighing in at 33 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Stella, the storyteller, Rose!
Woo!
And they're better known as the New Age Outdogs. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw. Special start time at 1 p.m. Central Time. My goodness, I don't know how many folks we'll have in here today, but it's good to see you all. Who do we have up in here with the members and the mod squad?
Hold on, looking at the replay. Hold on, y'all.
The Samoan werewolf has been domesticated. I did not recall him saying that.
Neutered. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy. And you turn me back to the old me. Nowadays, everybody want to talk about got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips.
He said, I'll run it off forever. Okay, y'all. We got first in line, Dulcie Chatham.
What's up, Dulcie?
What's up, Dulcie? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sophie Dope in the house.
OG Triple OG. What's going down?
Triple OG.
Well. Look what we got here. We got the OG bloodline talking about OGs.
Oh, he is here. So the report lied. It lied to us. Okay.
Reigns has arrived.
Reigns has arrived. The Three Kings is in the house. Dose Straps is in the house. Yeah. Bow down to three. Bow down to three kings. Dun.
He's our Dose Straps champion, man.
That's
he done
right.
did the thing.
Rick RT is in the house.
What's going on, Rick RT?
What's up, Rick RT? Jay Money's in the house.
What up, Jay Money?
Yes. Let's see. Who else is up in here? That's it for the members and the mods that are up in here right now. So if you want to start giving a shout to everybody else that's up in here.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and get the Dose Straps over. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, there you go. All right, so this is a shout out to our current champion, Three Kings. He came correct all weekend, man. Showed that love, came in hard, and like Roman Reigns says, I want the gold. And right now, he's rocking them both. Dose Straps, Three Kings. We acknowledge you. Thank you very much, Three Kings, for that support. We appreciate you, and to everybody that showed up. No more. No more.
Let down.
She already got 2, and she's gonna get another one.
No
more.
All done.
No.
Hey, Mark by Wrestling.
Mark by Wrestling is in the house, fellow coalition member.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Mark by Wrestling and I are the current co-champions of the Predictions Cup, because
you are.
Somebody was dethroned.
And who is the current Predictions champion via the spreadsheet you did, Mark by Wrestling, out of our subscribers? That's exactly why I had to cover this. She would have just turned it off right now.
Yeah, we got our power strip covered. We got to find a different place for it. We're going to figure that out. But yeah, our dog is a little out of pocket, man. A little out of pocket, but that's okay. All right, folks. It's going down. We got ourselves a situation here. The bloodline.
Co-champions,
What do you have to call it for you? No more.
You want the collar?
No more.
Lay down. All done.
She gets so excited.
Lay down.
All right, here we go, folks. Roman Reigns is coming out right now. My question to y'all.
Oh, okay. So Sophie Dopey retained. Wow.
Congratulations to Sophie
You're the
Dopey.
only champion that retained this weekend. Whatever, Sophie Dopey.
Congratulations. So we got a situation here, folks. We got Roman Reigns coming out with his cousins, the Usos. We saw last night at Clash. The reality is Jacob Fatu, he lost. Okay? That makes him the Lahu Zahir. So my question is Jacob Fatu really going to fall in line? Because he didn't want to do it before. He was like, hell nah. You're going to have to kill me. All right. Well, I guess this is going to be an execution ceremony. Was that basically what's about to happen? Either he's going to acknowledge or it's going to be a 187 with a gat in your mouth, fool.
No, he's going to fall in line because he followed them to the back like a good little puppy.
Yeah, domesticated, neutered. You saw Jey Uso was like, hey, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, Brandon King Carter. Yes, he did cut his hair, but it was a whole journey, and he actually started his own channel about the journey. And you could go there and check out the first video. It's already live, and he'll be posting the next one. I think you said today. So yeah, we'll put that in the chat, Brandon.
Yes, indeed. Let me go ahead and get that up in the chat. Thank y'all so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I agree, Mark by Wrestling. I'm ready for them to see what they were going to do with Chad. I think that Chad Gable and the Americanos, or whatever he calls them, the Creed brothers, they're needed back, on the show. We miss you too. I'm glad that you're back. Oh, look who's up in here. A Fitty.
Big boy. What up, A Fitty?
Yeah, Sophie Dopey. That's a dog thing. They are great tea. Great tea.
Yeah, they really are. All right. Brandon King Carter, here you go. So this is part 1 of my video, which explains the fresh cut. And it's not looking the way that it should. This is looking all kind of haggard. It's going to look a little worse over time, but you will understand once you see the video. Part 2 will be dropping later on today. Thank y'all so much. Something I like to ask while this Italian crowd is getting off with raining love upon Roman. We want to get to know where everybody is coming from because we are family. Where's everybody chatting from? What is the current temperature where you are? If you happen to be international like they are in Italy, what time is it where you are? What is the current temperature? Where are you all chatting from? And if you're international outside the continental United States, what time is it? We are in the Pine Belt in Mississippi. It's I think it's 80 something. I think it's actually 90 degrees.
They're like rocking the building, man.
Yeah, man. So we want to get to know y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We know you have a lot of choices in the YouTube space. Thank you for spending some of your Monday with us. Let's see what he says.
Oh, I think he was moved, man. I think he was actually moved.
Nope. Dang it.
It got to it?
It was open. Can't give him 3. No more. No more. Hop down. Hop down. Dag nabbit. The first super chat of the night by Dose Straps. That's what I'm talking about.
And they're eating.
You see this super chat?
Yes.
This is what I'm talking about. Me and Jacob had something for Roman Reigns, but we could not get it through customs because he's a felon. You're lucky. I see some water pew-pews over here. Some water pew-pews.
Funny.
I ain't mad at what you said here, Three Kings.
Oh,
Listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd.
Roman Reigns.
Jay Uso knows a little something about that because that French crowd rained some love upon him. He knows what that was like. I know.
Woo!
I mean, Roman came in there and he smashed them all. It was greatness on a different level. He did what needed to get done. He did the job. Thank you very much, Three Kings.
Come on, Jacob.
Is Jacob going to do it? Let me give the quick shouts. Fareed Tahid, Mo Zakir, good to see you. Kayla Jackson, woo!
I am for real. Hey, go JB24.
What up, last name, middle name? Look at this yeeting crowd. All right, they said, come on, Jacob, let's go. Hit that music.
Hello.
I love the music. I love the pyro. I just love the entire entrance. And take a look at those crowns, man. King and Queen of the Ring tournament kicks off tonight. It's going to be stacked. We got a fatal 4 with the men's, and Oba Femi is a part of it. Now, I wonder if Oba's going to be over here and just crash out on everybody. I'm wondering. Look at him. I don't see the swag from Jacob Fatu, yo.
He's mad his ice cream fell.
2 scoops worth. Morris Reigns, big up to you. Good to see you, my friend. Aaron Teagle is in the house. That's what I'm talking about at the 15-minute mark. Both my sisters. Mwah. Love y'all. Pops, come on now. And K-Dog, do it, lady. That's for you. Brihan Sultan, good to see you, my friend. Paula Katum, what's going on, Paula Katum? We got Gymnaz Galista 97, all the way from Poland.
Oh, wow.
Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. International, yes. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Poland. What up, Brandon King Carter?
He said he checked out your channel. It was beautiful and amazing and a little emotional. Thanks for sharing your journey with your hair transplant.
Appreciate that. It took a lot to do. It was, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't easy. It was emotional for sure. But thank you for being so kind. And I'm excited to share part 2 with y'all later on today.
Hey, Just Alex.
Uh-oh, the big dog is in the house. Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us, dude. Thank you, brother Alex, for being with us. You had a heck of a show last night, sir. A heck of a show.
Hi, Michael Ellis.
You know what time it is, Jacob. Do what you came here to do. He said you're moving too slow.
Favave Us? Did he say Favave? That's funny.
Snatched the mic about Jay's hand. What's up? And you can see the war wounds right here, man. Look at that forehead.
Jay's like, you gonna say something to him, Dad? Dad, you gonna get him, Dad?
Right?
Get down. No more. All done. Get down.
All right, get the color. Get the color. Let me get the color.
Wait, hold on. He's acknowledging. Sit down.
What's up, Alexis Turner?
But you didn't.
All right, I caught up in the chat. Let's see what we got.
Just acknowledge him. Just stop it. Just do what you need to do and acknowledge him.
Listen to this crowd, yo. You were the lesson man. That's
Then
right.
Go on and do it.
That's right. Be a man.
Then
Be
go on and do
a
it.
man. Come on now.
You must be sweet as I don't even strong as the.
I don't know the words. I just know that. Oh, snap. He said, I lost to my tribal chief. He said it. He said the words.
That's not how that worked.
Woo! He said it. Oh, Jacob's on one knee. What? That's crazy.
All right.
That's
Help 'em
crazy.
Up. Help him up.
That's crazy. Oh, that
I
gives me
love
the
you,
chills.
Roman. Put your hand up, Jacob. Just sitting there mad.
Wow. Now, I'm going to tell you, man, that takes a man. He's
Jay's
been
like,
on
whatever,
one.
just put your hand up.
But you know what? You know what? This is what it's all about, man. Sometimes you win some, you lose some, but you live to acknowledge another day.
Another day.
Wow.
He's still not happy about it. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be out here pissed off about it until he gets his.
I mean, he's for sure gonna be a little salty for a minute. There can only be one tribal chief. Now it happens.
Come on, Three Kings. You gotta just go along for the ride,
It
man.
happens.
He'll get his moment.
You know, the underlings, they want to challenge the big dog, but then that's what happens when you do. The big dog ends up dog walking your ass. I had to censor myself. It is a family show.
Dog walk your cuss. You know, I didn't see a fly in here before.
Now there's a fly?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Must be a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan.
He put him up, boy. He put him up. Now, I don't expect him to be all like, I love you, like he did with Solo Sikoa, but still. I'm going to give it a listen. Hang on one second. Hang on. See? You hear anything?
Mm-mm.
Exactly. There you go. If y'all haven't yet, if you wouldn't mind, please acknowledging that like button. It is vital to our existence here in the YouTube space. We get recommended. The YouTube algorithm pushes us out so that we can come into more households. That's what we're trying to do. So if you don't mind, man, please go ahead and smash that like button. Mods, just remind the people. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there's a second super chat by Three Kings. Just Alex, you don't love this, boo? I love it. Let's be real. He ain't no Roman yet. He will be, but he ain't no Roman yet, man.
I got something deciding to fly all in my face, and it's going to get got like the other one did. Why? The Pine Belt got to be. I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. Yep, he acknowledged. He acknowledged, as did Three Kings with that super chat. A&B Convos, I acknowledge no one. But that's all right. I hate everything about this from the innermost of my being, my soul. I do not like this at all. I need y'all to know.
Honestly, if you think about the fact that ultimately we are going to get Roman versus Oba to get that title on Oba, I'd rather see that than Oba versus Jacob. I just would. Like, I'm sorry. Possible. I know a lot of y'all see a lot in Jacob, and that's fine. But this match showed me how superior Roman was on the mic, in the ring, and his just overall confidence and presence.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Ariana? Good to see you. Welcome back. Take a look at this. We got the King of the Ring tournament. I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all. All right? I need to lay it out. In my opinion, they have not treated the King and the King and the Queen tournaments like they have in years past. I feel like the King and Queen are just afterthoughts. This is just a thing. And I'm not happy with it. I'm hoping that they have course corrected and this is going to get the proper shine, because the King and Queen, well, the Queen is fairly recent, but the King for sure had some respect. It was a whole thing. And then it's just like, oh, we win it, then we just forget about it. And I don't like that, man. I don't like that. Put some shine on this or don't do it at all. I know y'all don't love this, just Alex. I know you don't, but I I'm trying to remain positive that this is going to have some consequences and repercussions. Why did
What?
the screen behind us just go out?
It did?
That's odd. All right, I'll have to figure that out. Queen of the Ring tournament, Jane Rodriguez. It's going to be stacked. Look at this King of the Ring. We got Breaker, Hayes, Femi, Rollins, Tonga, Knight, Keys. Oba Femi's going to win on this side. I'm probably going to say LA Knight will win on that side. Although I want to see Femi and Keys go at it.
Who doesn't want to see Femi and Keys? But they might be saving that for another time. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. All right, looks like we're about to set things up something proper like, because if I'm not mistaken, this, friends, is going to be the start of the King of the Ring tournament. We got ourselves a fatal four-way situation. And it's going to be on like a pot of neck bone, baby. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on one second. All right. Let me see what's going on.
I don't agree. Jacob is part of their story, their bloodline. He came in as part of Solo's bloodline. He came in specifically to be a part of the family. And when he decided to come out and face Roman and challenge him, that was one thing. But when he decided to make a tribal combat challenge, that meant that he was going to have to acknowledge him. That's what tribal combat is. And Jacob is the one who challenged him to it. So I don't see why you would have Jacob go rogue. I don't think that if that was the case, they would have kept him going with the Cody Rhodes thing. I think the fact that he's fallen in line with Roman is going to give them when Roman and Oba ultimately fight, and they give that belt to Oba, and Roman retires and goes on his way, then you're going to have Jacob be the head, I'm sure, with Jimmy and Jay falling behind him, and that way they'll be part of his faction. So it's still coming down the line. I don't know why it needs to happen now, but he's no Roman. Y'all can say what you want to. He ain't no Roman.
Now, 1 second. Fixing the monitor here, folks. Second. Okay.
Did you say Naomi isn't scary? What Naomi you talking about? The Naomi who had caution tape and razor blades in her hair is not scary? I disagree, IP. I disagree.
Who's not scary?
IP said Roman mentioned a terrifying bloodline. They need a scary female. Naomi isn't scary. Tamina would have made the most sense. Nia Jax would have Tamina would have made sense a long time ago, but she ain't coming back. Nia Jax would make the most sense if they didn't have her with Lash. Absolutely, because Nia could take out dudes.
She could. She don't. But she could. Technically speaking.
Anyone worth his salt should win a match if their opponent isn't hurt. Why wouldn't he hurt his hand? First of all, that wasn't his move to take. And second of all, of course you take out the hand of someone who's using the hand to choke you. I mean, that's clever. that's what you do.
And that's what you do.
That's what you do. But that's okay. We could agree to disagree.
Let me see.
Yes, they did. Hey, Blake. Did you give a shout out to everybody else? Hey, Boris Reigns.
Yeah. Pretty much. I didn't see IP user in there or IP user
Mm-hmm.
earlier, but yes, indeed. Ariana, pop in, pop out as much as you want. We love to have you here whenever you can. Jessica Mershizi, what's going on, Jessica? Good to see you. And we got the one and only Morris Reigns. What up,
Hey,
Morris
Torrance.
Reigns?
Hey.
Now, I was having a conversation on Twitter earlier, and this is my take on Brock and Oba. I said it, I called it, and I simply said that because of how things played out. And I mean by, again, if Brock called an audible and did the whole gloves and boots in the ring and whatever, and his contract wasn't up, he thought maybe I would just be let go. I don't know. Whatever happened, it was a hot mess. It was an absolute hot mess. And if it's a situation where his contract wasn't up and TKO was like, we got some money to make, come on in here. He had to sneak attack him when he got back. He had to sneak attack him when he fought him at Clash in Italy. And that's how he got the better of Oba. That along with 7 F5s. When you face Oba face to face like a man, guess what? Brock got beat like a biatch. Okay? That's the angle that Oba's going to need to come at because we're going to have the rubber match. And I also say Brock said 1 + 1. And he said it twice. 1 + 1, 1 + 1, which means there's going to be a third match.
Of course.
So we just have to wait for it. It's going to be all right. What up, Torrance? Now, I personally think what has to happen now.
Oh, hey, Paula Cotton.
I think that what has to happen now is Brock needs to run through these people and call it a day. And let us be reminded of just who in the hell he is. I think we need to see I think we need to see a very, very strong-willed, determined Oba Femi. I don't mind seeing some people get a little bit of offense, but Oba need to come in here and wreck shop, man. Look at him. He's not happy. And that left arm isn't coming up quite as high as his right, so that's interesting. He's basically showing that he's still feeling the effects of the Kimura lock and 7 F5s. Yeah, look at Oba. He's not all there, man. He's not 100%, yo.
The answer is yes, Mark by Wrestling. He is selling that injured arm.
Yes, indeed. Now, I need y'all to bear with me 1 second. I need to come in and out of the studio. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Actually, I can't come in and out of the studio. Never mind. Cause see, it did it again.
Did you ask them?
Waiting for a response. Carmelo Hayes going right at Oba Femi. So is Penta. How does a man have that much saliva in his mouth that he can just spray like frickin' Triple H with a bottle of water?
Maybe he drinks a lot of water. Hey, Shamanica.
What up, Shamanica? Listen to this crowd right now.
Hey, Pretty Richie.
Oh, we got a very angry Oba. And everybody's on the attack. All three are taking it to Oba because they scared.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand. I thought it was going to be people. Okay. I didn't know we were all getting everybody at the same time.
It's a fatal four-way situation. King of the Ring tournament, round 1, fatal four-way match on deck.
Solo said, what the cuss? He said,
This is what we need to see. What up, son? Yeah. Better late than never. Come on in. Right. Hayes doing that. He's just sitting there. All right, marked by wrestling, fellow coalition members showing some love. And you say, sir, the Bloodline storyline has lasted longer than the entire run of WCW Monday Nitro. It's okay to be fatigued. That's a fair point when you think about it in terms like that, because as hot as that was at one point, it did get exhausting towards the end. You're absolutely right.
I mean, they cooled off on Roman's bloodline for a long time. This is the first time we've had Roman and Jimmy and Jay back together as a real faction with him as champion for a while. So they had different versions of it. They had the teaming version of it and stuff. But Roman is gold. There's no reason. You don't need to change his. I mean, look how Italy was acknowledging him. I mean, you know.
He's gold,
People
Jerry.
missed him when he was gone.
Uh-oh. Two big men. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that match.
Of course not.
Double choke slam right here to Mello and Penta by the ruler. Oh, man, he's still feeling the effects. He is not 100%. I don't know if this man should be in this match, but you know what? Once he wins, that will just go ahead and show the world, and especially Brock Lesnar, what is going down. And I'm actually okay with the Fatal 4-Way. Let's just kind of run through this. We don't need to extend this whole King and Queen of the Ring tournament thing. You know what I mean? Not necessary.
Be right back.
What up, Lauren Biggs? Your goatness over here on the lunch break. Yeah, Lauren, the reality is, how do I say this? Brock Lesnar snuck attack him. He did. He hit him from behind. All right. It wasn't cool. Wasn't cool. And it took 7 F5s, even through a table, for him to finally beat Oba Femi. So everybody feels a type of way, one way or the other. All I'm saying is it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I don't think this kills momentum. I think this shows that as strong and as powerful as Oba is, he's also human, because that's also what we got with Brock Lesnar. He's been the beast. He's been the conqueror. He's beat the streak and all this and that. But he was also beat, like we saw in Rocky IV. He's just a man. He's not a machine. He's a man. And men can be beat. And we will run this back. We will run this back. In fact, what I would love to see at the end of this match, because Paul Heyman is there, I'm pretty sure Brock is not, for Oba to get the mic and just call him out. You have to sneak attack me 2 times to beat me. I face you like a man. You can't do that. Who's the... I'm not going to say it.
Last name, middle name, they hate each other. Jacob ain't about to help Solo.
Oh, you got Penta winning this. All right, now if Penta wins this, then I'm going to be mad. What up, Shayla? Welcome back. Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, welcome back. They only had Ricky Saints beat Oba to put Ricky over because Oba was on his way up to the main roster. Hey, original mod father, you're at work? Yes.
How you doing?
Thank you for stopping in.
What up, Tremaine? Good to see you. I love Penta. I got no issues with Penta. I like almost everybody in this match.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is, I don't feel that Brock beating Oba killed momentum. If Oba loses today, I feel that stamps out a little bit of the momentum.
Oh, yeah. There's no way Oba should lose today. None. No way.
Now, granted, he's injured. So if they did decide to make him lose, you could make an argument for it, but I don't think that's the right call. Good to see you, Tremaine. Come on in, pull up a chair.
Hey, well-rounded Leo. I see that super chat. We're going to get to it in one moment.
I don't disagree with you, Kayla. It's unfortunate that they decided to pivot away and do whatever the heck they did with the Vision and Seth, and it just went sideways. Kind of like it did with Edge and Judgment Day. You get into a faction, and the faction always wants to turn on you. You basically got Drew Hill, and then you got Cisco stabbing your brothers in the back, wanting to sing a thong song. Everybody want to be a thong song singing Cisco. And all I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong with a little Drew Hill. You feel me? That's all I'm trying to say. All right. Well-rounded Leo coming in hot with that super chat. You are on the board. Thank you very much. And you say, if the faction is good, you can keep redoing it. The Four Horsemen, woo! Lasted from 85 through 98 in different formats. You ain't never lied. MFT's taking it to Oba. Ooh, in that bad arm. Referee, do your dang job. See, now that was smart. He didn't go all the way over, and Oba didn't just have himself go over. He got kicked over. That's how you do it. Carmelo Hayes, he swung all the way past Penta. He didn't even touch him. Thank you very much for that big super chat.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that is true, Sophie Dopey. That is true. This is a fatal four-way, so fatal four-way rules. There you go, Lauren Biggs. Preach! How much longer do you got on your lunch break?
Thank you, Tremaine.
All right. Penta with a cover on Melo. 2. Solo Sikoa breaks the count. You could argue that, and I think that might have been a good way to go, but you know how it is. They want to beat that 4-horse dry. Tremaine, we love you back. Thank you for rocking with us. Tonga now caught a clothesline from Oba Femi. Big slap to the chesticles. Oh, he is angry.
Yep, y'all done made him mad.
You don't mess it up now. Look how fast this man is moving. He took care of business, and he just took care of talk. Oh, gosh. That's a big man he just threw around.
And there we go.
Throwing solo like a baby in a crib.
Like
Not that you would throw a baby in a crib. That would be wrong, but you know what I'm saying. Solo Sikoa was up on the shoulders. Bam! Gets planted like a tulip. And what did I tell you?
It had to be Oba. It had to be. Ain't
Against
no way.
all odds, man.
Ain't
That
no way you had him lose and then have him lose the next day. Ain't no way.
is how you do it. Look at him. He's just like, and that's what I'm talking about. See, he's up here in the big leagues, man. Now, things run a little different than they did in NXT. But you know what? He's figuring it out.
Trick Williams wins the next.
Do you understand
one.
he threw him? Do you understand he picked him up and threw him? These are two big dudes. Bless you.
Thank you.
Two grown whole men. Bless you.
Thank you.
My goodness. What I tell you? What I tell you? And he's gonna get the mic. What did I say?
Brock.
Come on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on, Oba. What you got to say, bruh? What I tell you?
Of course.
What I tell you? What I tell you? That's what I'm
It's
talking
not
about.
done.
That is how you shift the momentum.
One
back.
and one and not done.
Come on, player. Who?
Get the sweaty balls juice.
Now,
Trick
how can you be
Williams.
mad at what just happened?
Is it going to be Trick Williams or Braun Breaker versus Femi?
I will be honest with you. I would love to see him and Breaker.
Yeah.
I really would. I really would. Because him and Trick got some history, and I would love to see Trick advance, but this needs to be Oba all day. And I don't want anything to stand in that way on this side. And considering now that Logan Paul is out for basically the rest of the year due to that tricep injury, so you have Braun Breaker stepping in as the other half of the tag champs. He can take that L and he'll be fine. He's still got a whole thing going on with Seth Rollins. So that's okay. But that, my friends, is exactly what I said needed to happen, and they did it.
Well, Mark by Wrestling thinks that they should have Brock cost Oba when he's facing Braun to send Braun on.
Agreed. I'm going to disagree with what you're saying in regards to Sami Zayn and the bloodline, Sophie Dophie. Sami Zayn is unhinged right now. He's got stuff going on. They don't want that in that bloodline. And that is how I want to see it. My other man. So I like that. Thank you for joining us all the way from Twitter, Shayla. I appreciate that. What up, Sean Swaby? I love the comments. Three Kings coming in hot with that super chat. Oba so strong, he almost overshot throwing Talatanga over the table. Well, let's keep in mind, he's got experience. He was a shot putter. Okay, he let me tell you something. He threw some stuff when he was competing that hasn't even landed yet. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand how he threw crap in orbit and it's still circling the earth. I don't get it. So I love that he takes that experience from the past, he puts it in here, but these are big grown men. You understand? And essentially they're dead weight. It's not like you can help toss yourself over. You know, just like an F5. They build Oba Femi as 310 pounds. It is basically all Brock having to put him up and lift him off. 310 pounds, 7 freaking times? And you want to have 310 pounds on your neck? Bruh. I love it. And just like that, he Maxine, I see you.
What are we doing with this? What are we doing with this Maxine and Austin thing, and why is it taking so long?
What's up?
Come on, get
What's
it to us
up?
already. We got to finish watching this. This is actually pretty good, y'all. The Stranger Things.
Yeah, the Stranger Things
cartoon.
Tales from the 80s. Yeah, this is a different. This feels very much like the Marvel What If.
Well, yes, but also no. I believe that it's like, so I think, what was it, season 3 that was like their strongest season? I feel like it's just an extension of season 3. They just went in there and did all the days we didn't cover and all the stories we didn't get to see. It's a really good show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's in here. Hey, how you doing? Look, I want you to come in here. Just don't fool around. Don't bite in the ears. Just be nice. Be the current 2026 Tyson, not that 86 brawler. You know, it's good to see you.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Three Kings. Those straps.
I'm not at all surprised. I think Punk is taking a much needed vacay with his wife. They are chilling in Chi-Town right now, eating some Chicago hot dogs, going to ball games, and just laying around their place in their chonies. They're not mad.
Yes, Seth and Montez did have a match. Yes, they did. Right?
Say again?
Seth and Montez did end up having that match, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually a really good match.
It was a really good match.
But at the end of the day, the right man won. Because Seth was like, do I got to beat some sense into you? And he did. He had to humble him a little bit.
Same thing as the Jacob.
Yeah.
And so now they have that injury storyline, and that is making Montez Ford and Seth have to tag together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Them doing a spinoff with 11.
It's final.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's awesome.
You broke your back? How do you mean you broke your back, Mike? Spinal. Thank you, Mike. Back to you. I'll never forget that. I want to eat his children. I want to eat his heart. Whoa. Settle down, Cannibal Tyson. Settle down, Hannibal Lecter. I am not entirely sure. Bronson Reed, these tears take a while to heal. I know he's been out for some months, but you got to rehab it and you got to get that strength back.
Same thing with Logan. I mean, you know, tearing your tricep is. I wonder, how does that heal as compared to the bone? It's around the same healing time, right?
I mean, first off, you got to reattach it to the bone.
Right.
That's the whole thing. You got to reattach it, and you just got to let it. Listen, as somebody that has elbow surgery, I'm going to tell you right out of the gate, they had to cut, they had to reattach, they had to drill into the bone, sew this into the bone. That crap hurt like a son of a bee. When I moved it, or if I even had to pull something as simple as pulling up my pants, the pain, the shearing pain was outrageous.
Yeah.
It was outrageous. So you legitimately have to just let it heal.
Yeah.
Do not rush it. It
and
would be a
then
mistake.
once it's healed, then they have to actually start working out on it on a different level. But you have to be careful to not re-injure it. So yeah, you it just takes as long as it takes.
I'm glad Bronson lost some weight.
Yeah, Grayson did just disappear after the New Day left, but Grayson, I don't really think much of Grayson one way or another. I don't know. The fact that you haven't seen him anywhere makes me think we're not going to. I mean, I forgot he existed, so I just seen his name in the chat. They're acting like Dawkins is hurt, and because of that, Seth and Tez are together, but Dawkins is not hurt.
I don't feel like, Gracie said Grayson, they got to figure out something for him. They put him with the New Day, and then that worked out fine, and then until it didn't.
Well, until they left, and now that they're gone,
even then, it was like Xavier was injured.
Yeah.
So then he was getting into it with Kofi. Like it just was becoming.
It was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, if people said that about Jade and Rhea, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't want to poo-poo it, but I don't. Based on the matches that were on that card, I don't legitimately understand how anybody could say with a straight face that Rhea versus Jade was match of the night for Clash in Italy. I just don't see.
It wasn't a bad match.
I never at no point did I say it was a bad match.
I'm agreeing with Sophie Dopey that people we're not saying it was a bad match. It just was not the best.
He's saying
match.
Some people say that it was the best match of the PPV.
I know, and I'm saying it wasn't a bad match, but it was not the best match, not in our opinion at all.
All right, here we go. Sol Ruka. Did she make that outfit herself? Did she crochet that herself?
I doubt it.
Listen to this crowd. You deserve it.
Why does she deserve it? I love you, Sol, but you've been here 3 weeks.
I think so, Ariana. I think that's the case. That's funny, Shayla. Yes, I think their match was much better than Jade and Rhea Ripley's. Much more entertaining. Grazie. Mwah. Now, where do we go from here?
That's true,
with Sol
Sean.
Ruka? Who is going to be her next opponent?
I think so, Ariana.
They did in regards to Lyra, Sophie, but she didn't hold on to that for very long. And I feel like throwing a title on somebody that just got here is not necessarily the best way to go, depending on who it is. Is ESPN saying it? Oh, yeah. Now you got a target on your back. Okay. Careful. All right, and music hits. Somebody come on and interrupt.
Nope. They just had her come out and do a little spiel.
That's it. That's it. I love the international crowds, man. They really, really know how to make a show. Because they don't, it's no bones about it. Either they're into it or they're not. And if they're not, you could hear a church mouse piss on cotton. But if they are, my goodness, thunderous. Was it between Roman and Cody? Yeah. We saw this. Did y'all see this?
Watch the TV, y'all.
Bump all that QB1 noise. They're saying a lot without saying a word. Roman was like, anyway. Oh, this is interesting. He said, "Go win the other one." Oh. I didn't even. Yeah. Oh.
Because this is a different Roman. This is we all need gold. We all need to advance. We're all remember because they said we'll stand by your side, but we're not like serving you. We're equals.
No, that's true. I had not really put Jay and Cody on my dance card right now. And that's an interesting proposition. I very much want Oba to win this thing, but I wouldn't be mad at Jay beating Cody Rhodes. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either. There's just too much hate against the bloodline getting everything. I don't think.
But I wouldn't be mad
happen.
at that. I need to sit with that for a minute. I need to sit with that. How y'all feel about
Yes,
that?
Kayla, we did. I don't know if they're going to say it tonight, but we did see Jade and them attack Charlotte backstage. Ariana, we don't curse, and we think it's hilarious. We were watching a show, and they were trying not to cuss, so they were saying the word cuss instead of cussing, and we thought it was so funny and clever. So I've been trying to do that.
Yeah, well, you talked about a little bit of that with our podcast, which again, our podcast, our newest episode will be dropping tomorrow on streaming platforms everywhere, Apple, iHeart, and Spotify. We essentially focused on WWE starting storylines and not finishing them. And this is where we consistently have issues. And like I said, it's just even more egregious when you have a show like Unreal that shows us a whole gaggle of people putting pen to paper. You see their pens and their notepads. You see the snacks behind them. You see the little drinks right there. The wheels are spinning.
The candy. The candy everywhere.
And they want to start stuff and they can't finish stuff.
Right. And I don't know why they forgot about this Who Attacked Jacob storyline. Didn't Jay get attacked too?
Jay?
I feel like after Jacob that Jay got attacked too.
I don't recall.
But either way, you could still bring that back somehow. There's still, you guys just really dropped that. That's crazy.
Dropped it like a bad habit. And just kind of moved on. Thank you very much, Tyrell Breed. Let the people know. Go ahead and hit that sub, man. And if I'm not mistaken, our brother from another mother, Just Alex, will be doing a post-show review of Monday Night Raw. Make sure you show him some love. Dip into his stream, but keep it locked. We got plenty more left in the tank and a lot more Raw to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, for my money, love the fact that you have Rey Mysterio, Booyaka 619, over here being the GM for Triple Ha.
Triple high.
But also coming over here to get down with the get down inside the ring. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Because there's no sense. You want to talk about, okay, Caleb, you want to talk about starting a storyline and then not finishing that storyline? Let's talk about that. Once upon a time, here, kids, gather around. Once upon a time in the WWE, there was this thing called the WWE Draft, where you would be drafted from one brand to another. But even though all three brands were equal, no brand member from Raw or SmackDown ever got drafted down to NXT. It would always be the other way. And then a little ways down the line, they said only a champion could cross brands. And then some way, somehow, people still who did not have championship gold materialized on another brand. And guess what? The draft disappeared into our memory banks, never to be seen again. End of story. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, Roman Reigns was a SmackDown superstar. He was. They never, ever, ever, ever officially said Roman Reigns has been drafted to Raw. He just kept showing up until he was just there. It reminded me of somebody who basically never got hired at a job and just started showing up one day until you're just on the payroll.
Kramer?
You're at you're at Brenda's birthday party You know, went to Jimmy's bar mitzvah. You know, it's just like you don't even go here.
Hey, Chris Wrestling Views. Oh, you're on your lunch break too? Quite a few people are.
Yes, and if we were in Los Angeles, we would not be able to do this. So we're thrilled that we're able to bring this to you. Thank y'all so much for joining us on your lunch break and for making us a part of your day, if not but for 30 to 60 minutes. Thank you very much. We got ourselves a tag team match here. Rusev and Lego My Ego, Ethan Page, taking it to Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. Who y'all got for the match? Who y'all got for this win?
Ethan and Rusev.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. And keep in mind, Lee just got some gold himself. So,
true.
You know, these two luchadors don't necessarily need this dub, but these other two men do. Okay, he couldn't.
He couldn't.
That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Why you couldn't tear your shirt?
He's not the Hulkster brother. That's why.
You should have did a little tear there.
What he should have done, dude, is he should have listened to the 4 commandments of Hulkamania: the training, the prayers, the vitamins, and then believe in yourself, man. And then you can rip it with all the Rusev maniacs.
We were just watching somebody tear a phone book in half earlier.
Yeah, that's insane. See, and Finn Balor's on SmackDown. How did that happen? How did that happen? So we're just doing away with the draft, and people are just showing up wherever they're showing up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's up? And I said this about Asuka, right? Asuka shows up after getting beat by Io, shows up on Raw, bag fully packed, walks out the door. And what does Michael Cole say? We will let you know what we know about the Asuka situation. Did they let us know? No. And if that's not something that he should have said, I don't care. The point is, it's now out there in the ethers of the universe. You got to follow through. And they didn't even bother with that. So that's the kind of thing that frustrates me. And that's why I think we as fans get upset, because in our logical minds, and this goes from childhood, we're told stories. Stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's ingrained in us from youth.
No, Sophie Dophie, WWE didn't acquire TNA, right? They're just working with them.
Correct.
Yeah, no, they didn't acquire them. They're just
they acquired AAA,
so they
but not TNA.
Maybe they'll draft people from AAA over there, but not TNA.
I like that, Screw Fighter. By the way, welcome to the show. Appreciate you. I like what you're saying there. Jay also got attacked. Yeah, okay, you're right. You're right. Jay also got attacked, and we just don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Wrestling Views, you are a G. Appreciate that. Right now, we got Rey Mysterio about to get tagged in. Oh, no. Ethan Page pulls Rey from behind. My goodness. And Rusev just drops Phoenix like a bad habit. Loving this iteration of Rusev. Love the fact that you teamed him. Well, whatever this relationship is he has with Ethan Page. Because for a minute, I'm like, what are we doing with Rusev? It wasn't popping off like they thought that it would.
Big things popping.
Little things stopping.
Hey, happy days.
Oh, happy days.
Oh, happy days.
Oh, happy days.
Oh, happy days.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome in. Happy days. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, and that's the thing. Also, I thought we were going to be doing that Roxanne Finn thing too, because that seemed like it had some legs. Didn't happen, right? And then what happens? What happens? Talking about storylines. You had the whole Mysterio thing, the deadbeat dad. And then what happens? Ray's like, you know what? I'm out. He moves to a different brand to get away from all of that drama. And then look what happens.
Oh my goodness.
You're right back in the drama.
I'll be right back. J Money had a question about music and how you feel about Ethan Page's music.
It's good to have a chill boss like that, Chris, asking views. I love it. We should all be so lucky. Yeah, that is a shame. The Chelsea Green, Ethan Page togetherness actually worked out really well. Two Canadians just doing what Canadians do. I loved it. Okay, that's a fair question, J Money. I think his music is I think it's fine for him. I think it's fine for him. I wouldn't call it a banger at all. But you know, I'm going to be honest with you. This goes back to wrestling music of old. If you were to listen to get a CD or a cassette tape, 8-track cassette. If you were to listen to the music of old, the very first beat, the bar, the very first sound that you hear has to be immediately recognizable, synonymous with that wrestler. And I understand that there were issues with who they used in the past and they wanted to switch it around and use some new people, but they should have continued along those lines. And if you don't, it's a problem. Because I'm simply going to say it like this. You are spending the money, you meaning a wrestling promotion. You're spending the money, the time, the effort into investing into a wrestler. You want them to be successful. They are trained. We've seen it before. You go down, you get that wrestling training to how to just do your basic, take a bump, do some moves. Like, you've got to learn how to be an actual in-ring technician. Then you go on to how you become a superstar, a professional wrestler. Your promo skills, your attire, and your music. Everything has to be, what? Again, right in front of my face. Everything has to be tailored to you being a pro wrestler, so that when you come out, when we see your gear, when we hear your music, we know exactly who it is without a doubt. I cannot begin to tell you how many times we've watched a Royal Rumble, music hits, and we are all like, who that? Who that? Because you don't know. The music is so generic. And I don't know. That's why it's so frustrating for me. And I've said this so many times with WWE being as tenured as it is in this professional wrestling industry, that we're not there. That the music for so many of these superstars is either an afterthought, or they think, oh yeah, it's a good song, but is it a good wrestling theme song? There's two different things there, and you're shooting them in the foot, and you're doing them a disservice when your investment isn't stepping out on their best foot, because right out the gate, before they even come out there, their music is just womp womp.
Wah, wah.
That just sucks.
Okay, so what would your song be
For Ethan Page?
for you?
For me? Well, I'm a heel. So my music would be something similar to I loved
World's Strongest Man.
World's Strongest Man was good. I loved Daria Ray's music when she was here in the WWE. When she was no, I'm saying I want it along those lines. I wanted to just be, because she came out and she had this, I don't know, it was like a screech at first, and it just had this bigger than life presence. You know, I want a bigger than life presence. I want to, how do I say this? Michael Jackson didn't read music, he didn't write music. he would hum and he would have this thing in his mind and you would kind of have to figure it out. But he had this vision, right? I have this vision of my music being like Disney's Evil Queen when the shadow just comes up and looms over everything as she's walking out, but the shadow is bigger than her. I want my music to be all encompassing like that. And let's start from there.
Mine would be Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast. Absolutely. You would just hear that little.
I don't think they're gonna be paying those licensing fees.
No, they wouldn't give me. I couldn't do Bombs Over Baghdad.
They already
International. Come on, you got to give me Bombs Over Baghdad.
They already got Cult of Personality. That's costing them every single time Punk comes out. That's costing them money.
And I still am never going to stop saying that they need intergender titles here. Look where we're at this time.
I don't disagree.
We could have had Roxanne and Finn become intergender tag. Obviously, Damien and Rhea would have been one. Seth and Becky have already done it. AJ and CM Punk already did it. So the time that we have got the intergender ones have been awesome. Now we have enough people, couples stable here, and even just friends or factions, Dom and Liv, that we could have a really strong. I can't even think of anybody who would not team together that wouldn't be super strong. Think about it. Come on, WWE. Come on.
Come on now. Come on.
You're sleeping on it.
619 coming in hot on Ethan Page. Here we go. Connects. We got a cover. And we got the Rays with the win. I love it. I love it. Rays with the win. All right. So this,
well,
I
we
feel,
predicted that wrong.
I think it kills a little bit of momentum, but hey, that's all right.
You know, if I see Rusev lose one more time, I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna flip out. You brought him back just to be a jobber. He can't win by himself. He can't win in a tag. He just can't win. Why would you even be scared of him anymore?
Mm-hmm.
That's all talk. Come on, man. A jobber's not even a good jobber if he can never get over, not even once.
They all want what? I didn't catch it.
Him and Ray.
Is that what he said?
Well, that's what Penta said he was going to ask him about last week.
Okay.
Right? Isn't it about him and Ray? Oh, yeah, Mark.
You feeling oozy? Are you feeling oozy?
Oofa Lafa. Honorary oos. Cause you coming at him crazy, punk.
Somebody told you can bow up to me. That's hilarious.
He really is a stone cold talker. And rock.
Makes me sick.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
LA Knight, that was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
That was
LA
so
Knight.
funny.
Settle
They
down
haven't
there.
put him in the ring, but he's doing what he can with every moment he has on film. I'll give him that. He's actually grown on me because I'm not an LA Knight fan.
Well, he's not growing on me. I don't like this at all. All they got this man doing is going backstage, jack jawing everybody. None of it makes sense to me.
Well, I agree with that. It was just funny.
It was funny,
What
but
he
at
did.
the end of
It
the
was
day,
entertaining.
what are you doing? Are you jockeying for position to face Roman Reigns or not?
Not a damn thing, man.
Yeah, what is a
know
mixtape?
this.
What's a mixtape? Sophie Dovey mentioned something about a mixtape. I don't know. I got to go back into the
Happy days.
the historical archives.
Oh yeah, exactly. Trick and Lash. Thank you, Bianca and Montez. So this is what I'm talking about. If we need to start a petition that gets back to them, and we need to list out how dominant that title would be. The intergender title would have the best lineup compared to all the factions and compared to all of the tag teams out there. That lineup of those men and women, it would be top all of that. They're really missing out. It's one thing when there was only a few. Now the possibilities are limitless.
Limitless. I see it. It's on your...
Yeah. Jerk.
Got it.
And I think there's alcohol in my drink.
Yes, you're gonna want to. I had to get it. Go rinse that. Go rinse that off.
I'll be back.
Go rinse that off. Yeah, we get attacked here, man. It's quite ridiculous. I would love for Ethan Page and Chelsea Green to get back together. Unfortunately, they're on two separate brands. I don't see it happening. It's possible, but it's not something they're gonna do because right now you got Chelsea Green doing whatever she's doing with Tiffy Stratton. So she's locked in there. Ethan Page is locked in over here with Rusev.
But this is what I'm telling you. The whole thing that made me think about that is that the best Ethan Page and the best Chelsea Green we've seen thus far, and that's a lot because Chelsea's had some amazing characters thus far, was those two with the Canadian championships on NXT. That was gold. Gold. So you bring them back, and then you might as well give me back my Terror Twins. Shouldn't have taken that from me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. When you guys did Miz and Edge with their wives, everybody loved it. You did CM Punk and AJ with who did they fight? Becky and Seth. And everybody loved it. Come on, man. Like,
I'm not mad at it.
Come on. Or do a tournament. That's just the couples or something.
I'm not mad at it.
And then that would have been King and Queen of the Ring.
I'm not mad at it.
Couples who win the tournament. Oh, how cute that would be. Like a prom king and queen.
Son, I would do that just so long as I can come out with the tribal cheeks. That's make sure we get the tribal cheeks in there. That's very important. We do have pictures of the tribal cheeks. I'm not going to show it again right now. Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. The music is vital.
Yeah.
Vital.
The Love Island edition, Mixed Match Challenge Love Island edition. Winners get 30 in the Royal Rumble. Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome that they would get to be 30 in the Royal Rumble.
Absolutely. Now take a look at this right here, folks. Look at the match of the weekend, possibly the match of the year.
Y'all do not know. If anybody has not gone back and watched it, you are missing out on the match of the year.
The emotion, the passion, the wrestling. This mask versus mask match had everything. This is what pro wrestling is all about.
And also, for those of you who were not in here with us, which I don't know how that would be possible, was the highest watch along we've ever experienced.
Yes.
I think we had
at some point we had 500 people
500
on
people
YouTube alone.
On YouTube alone watching this match along with us late at night. So yeah, this was success.
On YouTube alone. So yeah, we'll be doing that very, very frequently when it comes to Triple Ha.
Triple Ha.
But yeah, this was exactly what pro wrestling is all about, man. It just had it all. Then you had this
Sean.
seeing impaired person smashing OG with his cane. I've seen a lot of things in pro wrestling. I ain't never seen that before. But this just had it all, man. Even that Macho Man Elizabeth moment. It was just, so good.
What else do we stream on? Everything. Now we're doing TNA, we're doing AEW, we're doing AAA, TNA, AEW. Yeah, Raw and Smackdown. That was all the ones we did, right? And then Marked by Wrestling is live for NXT, of course.
But as far as like platforms, so we're on Twitter. We will do Instagram. We were doing, we're trying to set up our. We did it a couple times on TikTok, and I got to experiment with that because it's easier for one person to stream on TikTok when you have it's for two people because we just want it framed a certain way. So we got to try to figure that out. Plus, we want to be able to see what's going on. It's just we got to see if we can figure that out. Joan Jett writing some songs. Well, I'm a fan of Joan Jett, but
Joan Jetson? The Joan Jetson?
yeah, imagine coming out to that music.
Oh, it's not in black and white.
Probably because it's on Netflix.
Right. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they blacked that out on SmackDown. But,
Yeah.
Well, when they showed the highlights, rather. But and I was
there you
shocked.
go.
I couldn't believe it was Shaq
There you
Gable.
go. Black and white. That's how red. That's how much blood there was that they had to make it black and white. Even on NXT?
Which I don't understand,
NXT
dude.
shows stuff that is way worse than this.
I don't understand. It's just some blood.
It's because it's PG-13. Because
we're on
because it's
freaking
PG-13.
Netflix, dude.
It doesn't matter. A rating is a rating.
Well, guess what?
Ratings
There's kids right there in that ring, so I don't want to hear it. That are younger than 13.
Well, that's his bad. That's him as a parent who making his decision.
Okay.
To corrupt his children.
Be like Klingons. Stare death in the face like a Klingon. It's blood. It's not going to kill you.
Actually, there's a thing called PTSD, my friend. Look it up.
I have it.
A child watching their father get their head split open for sport is gonna mess with your head.
Yes, and it's gonna turn you into Oren Oshishi in Kill Bill. It's a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
It's a good thing.
That was not a good thing. What's wrong with you?
And yes, we will be live for AAA. First ever 2-night event. Look at that. September 11th, September 13th, Triple Mania 34. But yes, we're going to be doing the ladies this Saturday. So keep an eye out for that. Because that should be a fun time. I don't expect the ladies to bleed like stuck pigs, but it should still be fun.
Actually, J Money, I agree with you. After reading Marked by Wrestling's suggestion, I think that suggestion is better. That they can do an edition where they have the intergenders fight, and then whoever wins, like the tournament or whatever, goes on to get like they could each be the 30th spot in the Royal Rumble. So you know what I mean? Like you're still fighting to compete to win something. And also, I actually think it would be better for King and Queen of the Ring too, to get to King and the Queen of the Ring that way. I think that would be more interesting.
Bless you. All right, folks, here we go. We got Io Sky coming out right now. This is going to be the first round for the ladies.
The
Pretty lady,
ladies.
Raven Laven, for the Queen of the Ring tournament, coming in hot right there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. I want to see the ladies get down with the get down. Now let me go ahead and lay it out to you, because this is going to be exciting. Let me get the bracket.
See how these brackets, it could be couples, like, you know, and then coming down to the last two couples.
Fair point.
It's still
Fair
the same
point.
amount of people. It's just mixing them up in different orders.
So here we got round one. Okay, we got round one. In this round one bracket. Now, these are all fatal four-way situations. So we've got Io Sky coming out right now. Julia Gulia will be coming out. Roxanne Perez. And then we also have Lash Legend. So that is going to be the ladies in this first round bracket that we're going to see in just a few minutes. On the same side, later on, we will have Bailey, Raquel Rodriguez, JC Jane, and Kiana James. Now that's a stacked group of ladies. I need to sit with who I want that to be for the winner. On the other side of the bracket, we got Liv Morgan, Big Time Bex, Alexa Bliss, and Chelsea Green. Then we got Sol Ruka, Lyra Valkyria, Charlotte Flair, woo, and Jade Cargill. There's some bad blood in that fatal four-way situation.
Now, as much as we both, I think, agree that Jade should be Queen of the Ring, but Chelsea,
agree that Jade should
Chelsea-
be King of the Queen of the Ring.
I mean, I feel like Chelsea can't just come back to being other people's sidekicks. What are they doing? Why are they demoting her? She needs to be queen. She needs a harem. I don't know why they fired her people.
I need to sit with this for a minute.
Chelsea didn't need a new character. You own her Statue of Liberty shirt.
Yes, I
Just
do.
because she didn't have a title didn't mean she still couldn't have the character and carry on the whatever. And she could have just been like, until I get my title back, it was stolen, and have a campaign about it. Like that was someone they should not be messing up.
Yeah, I need to sit with this for a minute. Because there's a part of me that actually would love to see JC Jane be in the final.
Well, I'd love to see her be in the final, but I don't want her to pass up Chelsea.
Who do you think is going to
There's
win this
time.
fatal four-way right now? Perez, Sky, Julia, or Legend?
Can I be honest? Just looking at it, it seems like it should be Legend by default. But I think that they might team up on her to take her out because she's big, just like they did with the others. I'd like to see Roxy get it. Roxy is also just a phenomenal wrestler. And if you guys didn't see her in NXT, she took on an old school Japanese wrestler, and she fought in a match that actually made her pass out after the match. It was crazy. Her skills, and it was the same thing that made me respect Chelsea. If you ever seen Chelsea's match against Penta, it was.
Oh,
women can
representing
wrestle.
Italia.
So yeah,
Come on. I love it. I love it. She's back home, man. I will tell you, I'm going to pull for Io Sky for this.
okay.
I think it's going to be a heck of a match. And I love the fact that you have two ladies in here that speak just their native language is Japanese.
But
And,
like last year, the last 2 years have kind of been Io's year. Why does she need this?
I mean, why not? Why not?
Because she
What
hasn't
are we
been
going to do
forgotten.
with
I don't know. I guess.
what are we going to do with
I mean, they need to
mean-
figure out with her too, because they kind of they're fumbling her.
I'm actually surprised that Nia Jax's not in this.
She's nowhere in it.
Mm-mm.
So you have people who are already champions in there, but Nia Jax is not in there. WWE, come on now. What?
It is an oddity. It is an oddity. And I love Julia, she changed her hair color. We've gone blonde. She can rock
Yeah.
anything. She can rock anything. I'm not mad at her.
They're still focusing on Roman and Jay because they are for sure the most popular. And I think Jimmy right now is just like happy for them that that's where they're at. And, just probably figures it's just not his time right now. Like, I don't know. He's got the baby and everything. So, he's just trying to be a dad right now, I think.
And forget
He
being a
still
dad.
has
Put that
time.
kid in the baby bowl, brother.
He still has time.
No, you're right. When Chad Gable was rubbing his head like that, he
Made it worse.
Yeah,
because I
wasn't
think
good.
it had started clotting up and kind of coagulating because of the hat.
Yeah,
And when he did that, it was just like
yeah. It was
opened up a
pouring
river.
down. It was pouring down. Lash, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of women right there, and I think she could use
She's
some
going to
momentum.
be champion for sure. And when her and Jade finally go, oh my gosh.
But,
I can't wait for that.
But I'm looking at this bracket, and again, it's going to be very simple. We've got the first round, second round, finals. Like, it's basically whoever wins this, and then whoever wins the next bracket, they will face each other. Same here, and then it'll be the winner of this facing each other for Queen of the Ring. It's going to be very quick.
And I agree. We have no Natalia, no Tiffany, and no Maxine. Tiffany doesn't have a title. I mean, has a title right now, right? So I don't think champions need to be in here. But why is Maxine not in here? And Talia? But weren't you just pushing Maxine supposedly not too long ago? Why wouldn't you just put her in this?
Because Maxine is over here with Juan Cena.
And so she can't do because she talks to Austin, she can't match.
She over here with her man, K-Fab, of course. K-Fab.
Oh, look how big she is compared. She looks like a giant compared to these.
Now, I love this.
Girls.
All four of these women, NXT graduates. More recently, you've got Julia Roxanne and Lash Legend. They know each other very well from their NXT days. It's anybody's guess.
Ooh,
Io was about to do it, and she got lamb blasted by Roxanne. And she connecting solid. Oh, mocking Io. Look at that. I like her fit. It's reminiscent of Jade's, the silver. I like these outfits.
Girl is good.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I think there was a little miscommunication or timing.
Yeah, definitely. Lash Legend. I mean, look at the legs. That's all legs. I'm going to tell you right now, Lash Legend, she's all pure power and speed. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That's one of my favorite voices you do. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Oh my.
Wow.
Everybody went down by a missile drop kick from Julia. This crowd loving them some Julia. Drops Io like a bad habit. What
is that?
I don't know. Well, Jay Money, you're not lying. Look, here's the situation. Why in the world did you have Liv Morgan coming out at the end of Clash in Italy and she wasn't even on the card? Like, what are you doing? You ain't got nothing to do with this, bruh. To be honest with you, I think a lot of these women need a push to get to that strap on, man. I really do.
It looks like Lashes in a midget wrestling match.
My gosh, folks, if I just woke up from a coma and I turned on this match, why is Lash Legend wrestling all of these little people? What is going on here? This is an unfair advantage.
It looks like one of those cartoons when they're all trying to fight the giant, like in a Disney cartoon. And the giant's like, come here.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so let's just keep it a buck, right? It's kind of cool if you have a title, then you also get a crown. I get it. But at the same time, I don't think it's necessary for a champion to be in this tournament. You've got a crown essentially by having gold around your waist. Leave this up to somebody else. There's plenty of other women that need that spot.
Yeah.
I really believe that. But you have Natalia, who's a good soldier over here, moonlighting down here in NXT, fooling around with Jada Parker. She should be in this tournament. Okay, that fighter that we've seen in these underground matches, she should be in this.
Absolutely.
The fact that she's not is a crime.
A crime.
It's a crime.
Yeah. Yeah, the casting choices. That's not it. Isn't like that. I mean, you know what I mean. The choices that they have, I don't know. There's so many champions in there. It doesn't make sense to me.
Exactly.
You don't give a champion a champ for a championship match against who, themselves?
I mean, I would love to see Chelsea Green advance to the finals. I really would. But then again, I'm looking at this other bracket: Ruka, Valkyria, Flair, and Cargill. I think Flair and Cargill are going to cancel each other out, honestly, and it could very well be Valkyria that advances to the finals.
He was just talking mess. He wasn't talking mess when he was snapping Slim Jims with him just earlier today.
That's kind of what he does. No, Alexa Bliss is in the tournament. She's in the bracket with Morgan, Lynch, and Green. So Alexa Bliss is in here.
The next time that LA Knight and Jey Uso get into it, I really want Jay to just be like, here, dude, snap it to a Slim Jim. Calm down.
Right? I wouldn't be mad at that. All right, we got Julia and Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne was trying to call a truce and she double-crossed her. She cannot be trusted.
I like when heels are even heels to other heels.
She cannot be trusted. That dastardly no good for nothing dog.
Dastardly. First of all, this match one-on-one is going to be fire. When we get these two, oh, I can't wait.
I don't disagree.
Roxanne don't fly like EO does, but she is tough as heck.
Ooh, caught a big drop kick.
Yeah,
EO.
I agree. Vaquera needs to take that title back from Liv, so they should keep it on her until then.
No, absolutely do not repackage Naomi.
That would be so
Absolutely
stupid.
not.
That would be so stupid. No way. Her best work ever at its prime. You come back right uninterrupted as if nothing happened.
Absolutely not.
If she came back as the Glow, everybody would be like, wait, what?
We don't want to see it. We love her, but that would be a
They would have booed her back to her heel self.
Oh, that'd be a mistake. Boom. But Lash is in here. Oh, choking her out. Look at her. Ragdolling Io Sky. My goodness.
You're at a little amusement park, yo. You just went for a ride.
Io just stamped out the fallopian tubes of Lash Legend. I feel bad for Trig. She may not be able to give that man kids. She stomped her down. Those ovaries went pop right out. Now they got to adopt.
Oh
nice
my
going,
gosh.
Io. Nice going.
I don't know, Pretty Richie, because I think she thinks that she deserves.
Woo!
everything that
Perez.
AEW thinks she deserves, but she's only the top woman wrestler in AEW, not here. I don't even think she was the top wrestler there. I think Toni Storm
Roxanne with a cover.
was a better character and a better wrestler than she is in AEW. She should have been walking around with 15 titles. But no, I don't. I think here she would think she should outshine everybody, and I don't think she does. I don't think she does, and she surely is not Stephanie Paquette level of like that presence and that like demand for those kind of accolades, in my opinion. I know a lot of people love her, and that's fine. I don't not like her, but she's not the end all be all like I think she thinks she is. The fourth best horseman. Right, that part.
Julia has got Io in a bad way. Roxanne is trying to roll out of the way. Off that top rope. Hang on. Oh, nope. Roxanne. Solid connections. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Lash Legend is in here. She about to take them all out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lash Legend just takes out Roxanne and Julia simultaneously. Oh my, she's feeling it. Crowd not liking this Lash situation, but Io Sky is up. Io Sky going high. Boom! Sticks the landing on Julia. We got a cover. What I tell you? Io Sky for the win. Listen to Keith Lee.
Does that guy have a picture of a Pringles as Dom?
I missed that.
Or maybe it's just an Italian Pringle and not Dom.
An Italian Pringle, huh?
I kept going to get my drink and I forgot that it's gone.
Mine too.
Oh.
And keep this cup though. A good shake cup. All right, so there you go. That is how that part of the bracket is shaking out. Io Sky advances, defeating Perez, Julia, and Legend. The other side of that is going to be Bailey Rodriguez, Jane, and James. And then you've got on the other side of the aisle, Morgan, Lynch, Bliss, Green, Ruka, Valkyria, Flair, and Cargill.
So they're doing one match per show?
Seems that way.
But wait a
Seems
minute,
that
were
way.
all those people... Oh, but they have their own bracket on SmackDown?
This is the SmackDown side. This is the Raw side.
Got you. Agreed. Then go take someone out. Oh, he going Tanya Harding somebody for her. There's going to be an injury to a female, and she going to take her place, and it's going to be because Austin Theory took her out.
I don't like it. I have great concern here, folks. I have great concern about what's taking place here with the Alpha Bay Babes. I have great concern. So we're going to be doing, it looks like we're coming up on the main event which is going to be a match I am not really looking forward to.
Yeah, J Money, that's what's happening for real.
Let me see. We got Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker again. And
yeah, she should absolutely take out Liv. Liv shouldn't be in the match. She's the champion. Like what? What are you talking about?
let me see if I can get this up here.
What happened is they put the list up and then Triple H was like, who did this? Y'all, did you know Liv was the champion? What? Great. Now we have to figure out how to get her out of the match.
Let me see if I can get a graphic up. Hold on here. Hold on. I gotta get a graphic up. This is Breaker. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get all the champs out for them. I don't understand why you have champs in there, man. Somebody, writer team, creative team. Come on.
You mean champs or chumps?
I think you guys should switch the candy to fruit. Will be better for your minds, and maybe you guys will not be so ADD with your picks. And I have ADD, so I can say that.
It does. It does.
Because you seem like you forgot who the champs were when you booked this.
All right. That up here. All right. Stand by, folks. Stand by. Here we go. We're back. Ooh. Little Danhausen here. Hold on. Then uncurse the Knicks. Wow. This is great that this is extended to the actual NBA. So is Danhausen to blame for the Cavs? Oh my gosh. The first time since 1999. That is huge. This man is gold. This man is gold in the WWE. You cannot deny this.
That creative mind is amazing.
My goodness. What's going on here? Why would she interrupt that? What? That's not good.
You just cut Bailey off? Are we going back to our crazy Bailey? I would love that. First of all, get Bailey away from Lyra. I don't like that. I don't want that. Bring me back crazy heel Bailey and give her the push she deserves while you still can. While you got these little youngsters coming in here, although she's doing her thing in AAA.
Look. Special encore presentation tonight, immediately following Raw. If you missed it, stick around. Mask versus mask, off the chain good. Off the chain good, man.
You stay live for it?
Huh?
You do it for EW.
You got a whole European tour. Rome, Florencia, Paris, France. So we're becoming at an early time for the next couple of weeks, apparently, for WWE programming. Fatal 4-Way, check it out. First round, that bouncy boy, Javon Evans, Seth frickin' Rollins, Ricky Saints.
I don't think I would believe Lyra as a heel. Bailey is so natural heel. I wouldn't believe Lyra as a heel. She's just too nice. She's just not ready for heeldom.
I need Seth Rollins to win his match against Braun Breaker tonight. He needs some momentum.
What? Look at her face. Oh, that's who's costing her. Yeah, get her, Roxy, get her.
Oh, man.
Roxy, if you don't cost her the match, and then they're going to make it seem like Maxine did it because she's out and she was told that, but it was Roxy.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yes, Sophie Dopey, it was very evil and very good.
I don't like it. All right, folks, here we go. We got ourselves a situation here, and I'm talking about none other than Seth frickin' Rollins coming out here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second here, folks. All right, so my question to y'all, and this is a big question. This is a big question. Who's winning this freaking match here, man? Who's winning this match? Because you've got Seth Rollins coming in to the King of the Ring tournament. I need him to win tonight. He needs this momentum going into the King of the Ring tournament. Now, whether or not he's actually going to win the tournament, that remains to be seen. I'm not saying he needs to win that tournament. I wouldn't necessarily be mad at it, but I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on this? Drop it in the chat. Let me see what we got. I got to catch up in the chat, actually. Let me see.
Hey, Celeste, how are you?
What up, Celeste? Actually, I'm going to give me 1 second, folks. I'll be back in 1 second.
Push Liv Morgan onto a car shield like Jada and Naomi. First of all, it'd be hilarious if they did the exact same pose and everything with Liv. That would be so doggone funny. I absolutely agree with you that they need to do the same kind of thing. And someone takes her out backstage. Can you give me a water too, my love? That would just be awesome. I think that he did say he's going to be courtside. I think Three Kings. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't understand it. I've never ever watched a Jackass. I hate those kind of. I can't. I just don't understand it. Doing well, Celeste. Doing well. Yeah, it does seem like that's a Mania match for sure. I could see that, Sean Swaby. You think so, Ariana? I don't know. I don't think Rhea's going to be a tag with anybody. And I think if Alexa and Charlotte broke up, it would be too soon for Alexa to team with somebody else. She's not a tag team person. Neither is Charlotte, and neither is Rhea at this point. These are just individual superstars. The fact that they got Alexa and Charlotte to get together and be successful is really cool. I don't know if they could recreate that again with Liv and Rhea at this point. Or else, how would they wrap up the Charlotte story? I don't know. They are Three Kings. They really are. He could do that all night. Dang, Seth. Is he trying to break a record? Seth. So funny. It's actually really cool that they started the King and Queen of the Ring tournament here because um, it's just so many talented people in here that they're really getting pay-per-view level Raw right now.
All right. Thank you for your indulgence. Drop it in the chat right now. Who do you have for the win? Who do you think needs this win? I am saying Seth frickin' Rollins needs this dub.
Yeah, he does. But I don't know. Yeah, if he, I mean, at least they let him win when he fought Tez. I don't know if they're going to give him this one. I really don't. Because Breaker is the future.
Breaker can't keep getting the
upper hand on him.
He's just, but I will say this much: he's looking less tan these days. I can't call him Bronze Breaker anymore.
This is Obi-Wan and Anakin. Don't do it, Anakin. I have the higher ground.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. All right, here we go.
No, J Money. Not that I know of.
And B said that she would like to stay live for the mask versus mask
Well, at least
match.
some of it.
So I think we may very well be doing that, folks. If you want to stick around.
We're wrapping this up.
You know what? Let's do a poll.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Let's do a poll.
That was what I was thinking originally anyway. That's funny. Then
For this match or for
No, for us, whether or not we should go live for the match. Oh, you could do the poll for this. That makes sense.
Let's say who can stick around. Should we do...
Oh, we Three Kings. Oh, I know what I mean. I don't think they said Pretty Richie. I'm not sure. Ariana, you got Seth Rollins?
Let's do it. Say nah. All right, the poll is in the chat.
Oh, come here.
Kylo trying to jump up here, our cat.
Sure.
All right, folks. Should we stay live and continue on for the mask versus mask match? If you are so inclined to rock with us, drop it in the chat. The poll is live. And thank y'all so much for staying with us here on a Monday afternoon. We're sure people have got to get to work and do all kinds of lovely things. Thank y'all very much for rocking with us. Let's see what we got over here, folks. Let's see what we got. So far, so good. All right. People say we should stick around.
Yeah, Three Kings.
Although I will say this much. If we do this, I have to get some... I haven't eaten yet, so I got to get some food, some comida, some grapes or something.
Okay.
But so far, so good. I don't know how you all are feeling about the Monday Night Raw after Clash. I think for I'm going to reserve it till the end. I will simply say I think it started off hot, strong. I think it kind of cooled off. I don't feel like it's kind of picked back up tremendously.
We're having Braun versus Seth. What in the world? How do you get more? That's pretty exciting.
Nah, I've seen this before.
Okay.
I just need it'll be better if Seth Rollins gets the better of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker wins, and it's just kind of a sad, sad day. Look at that. He's slapping the mess. Look at that. There you go, Seth. There you go.
Told you. Don't start doing the woman's right now. Just because Logan's gone doesn't mean you could take it.
Suplex City, population Seth Rollins.
Oh, look at them. They want Suplex City. I don't think he was going to take him to Suplex City, but he is now.
Only
You
one
gotta
person
have
takes him to
more than one
Suplex City.
suplex to go to Suplex City.
So Sean Swaby, to answer your question, we were not able to do it last week, but we are going to do it this week. So we'll be watching Smackdown live. We do have a VPN. So we will watch it through that. So if we can get that to go correctly, we will be live with you all, internationally speaking.
Oh,
We'll make that happen,
I was
Captain.
like, what just flew off? And then I realized it was some confetti that came from somewhere. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna reserve it. This wasn't a bad show. And the matches were fine. Everything was fine. But I like to compare things to food. I'm not a foodie, but it's an easy thing because we all eat. We've all eaten food that had a little bit of a bite. We've eaten food that's just been fine. Like, I'm full. It wasn't like off the chain. I would most certainly come back here. We go to Vegas fairly frequently. And when we go out there, we like to go to certain places. We've eaten at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. We've eaten at Dan Marino had a restaurant.
Oh, amazing.
And the food was banging. So I like a meal that has a little bit of a bite. I cannot tell you that. I say it another way. I've mentioned this as well. Was this Monday Night Raw? If you were old school and you programmed a VCR and that took some work, was this programmable? Was this VCR worthy?
Yes.
Was this DVR worthy for you?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
my
I don't
question. Was this a
understand
must-see,
I don't understand
must
what's
not
wrong with
miss
you.
show?
This show.
No,
was really, really
I didn't
good.
say it wasn't. I'm asking I'm simply asking a
Yeah.
question. You can't say what's wrong. I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
Was this a DVR worthy show? For
To
me,
it was.
I'm gonna say the first 20 minutes was. And if I missed anything else, I would have been okay. But that's what I'm asking the question. Was this a DVR worthy show for y'all? Ariana, I think a lot of them are. I think there are some real life drama issues that people have, like CM Punk and Seth Rollins, for sure. Once upon a time, I remember Undertaker had a real big problem with Shawn Michaels. He said if he was on fire, I wouldn't have pissed on him. I mean, that says a lot about how he felt. That's since changed. But that's the thing that frustrates me. We know that these people are generally friends. They travel on the road together. They spend more time together than they do their own family, which is why a lot of them end up together.
Yeah.
Truth be told.
I don't know last name. Like, there's people screaming in the audience. I don't know that one. Like, sometimes if they're sitting closer to the commentators, they'll get picked up on their mic a little more.
But I don't want to see these two guys try to kill each other in the ring like Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't want to see Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi try to kill each other in the ring. And then I turn on Instagram and they're throwing darts, kicking down beers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily want to see that. And I don't really care if they're cool. That's great. It just sort of takes it out of the reality of what I'm watching. Because again, a pro wrestler's job is to make us believe that what we're watching is legit. And if you're showing this like 1+1 biatch, and then you just see them holding arms together, kumbaya at Dave and Buster's, I'm just like,
If I see them holding hands at Dave and Buster's, I'm gonna be like, anyway, because what?
that holding hands, just
I want to make a meme of them holding hands and put it together with what you just said. That's funny.
See, J Money says outside of the first segment, don't feel this is a DVR worthy show. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this stuff that I had to see? Because we were watching a little bit of, we were watching all of it actually, the Made in America special, and there was some segments in there where they showed some of that old school Attitude Era DX stuff. Back then, the programming that they did, the counter programming, and hear me out, I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that everything they did was great. What I am saying is that during the Monday Night Wars, the counter programming that was going on was out of control, in that every single show was something that you did not want to miss, that it was something that you had to see. How are they going to one up each other? What are they going to do on WCW now? Who's going to show up? Like, it just was at a fever pitch. And so that was something that you did not want to miss. You watch one show. Some people had 2 TVs in one room. Some people made sure that they DVR'd or VCR'd both shows. That's all I'm saying. Was this a show that I could have been like, why didn't you tell me? Because sometimes she'll be like, oh, babe, get in here. I'm like, what? What's going on? I'm like, oh my gosh. And then there's other stuff I'll come in like, why didn't you call me for this? Like, oh, I didn't know. Is this a DVR worthy show? The opening segment, absolutely. Absolutely. And then it cooled off.
Really, you don't think that conversation with Maxine and Adam and with the Alpha Babes was interesting?
Sure.
You don't think that's going to go somewhere? You don't think that behind the scene thing with Liv and Roxy? And I imagine that after Liv cost her the match, even though you won't, if you don't know it's her right away, you'd be like, what's wrong?
Hey, some decent segments for sure. I'll tell you this Maxine thing. I feel like we're starting to finally unflesh that and unpack that, because they have been stretching this thing out for a minute. They've been milking that for a while. And I'm just like, where is the payoff? We might finally be coming to it. I'm hoping that we do.
Sean said he heard that back in the old days, wrestlers who were playing a face and the ones who were playing the heels would eat at separate restaurants and stay in different hotels just to make it look legit.
Yes. 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 Now, to the detriment of some wrestlers, they live this lifestyle to the detriment of themselves and their family, for sure. But yeah, like Undertaker, he remained for 30 years. You want to talk about a man that was committed. I'm not saying you got to be all like that, but at the same time, it's like when we interviewed the NXT people in New York, there were people there together that were chilling at the bar having a drink that legitimately on screen are like, rah! We know. But that was a closed interview set. This wasn't like, hey, we're just out here being the girls. Sometimes you see it, like if it's a wedding or something, whatever. They're just chilling. We get it. But and that's the interesting thing about where we are in pro wrestling today versus yesteryear. The kayfabe of yesteryear is dead, which is understandable. But I'm still a little old school. Let's just kind of keep it.
I think that's actually what we could do. That would be fun. Is if we interview people, tell them we want to stay in kayfabe. We don't want to talk about anything outside. Like, you are only who this person is in the ring.
That's how I feel about it too, Pretty Richie, about the UFC. Absolutely. There you go. There you go, Shamanica. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, just Alex said Undertaker deliberately started fights in the bars back in the day too. He was dedicated.
It was a different time. It was a different time, man. It was a different time. You know, but here's the one constant, whether it was yesteryear or today, don't use the F word. To any of these people, don't say it's fake. They all get in their feelings about it. All of them.
Well,
Cool.
What they're doing is this is a big deal.
It's a big deal.
A lot of what they do is, I mean, these are professional stunt
Seth Rollins going
actor,
up.
Like,
Boom!
This is a crazy job.
Breaker kicks out at 2. This is a nice back and forth between these two. So yeah, man, that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to keep harping on it. I'm simply saying that I know we're living in a different time, but if what we're watching is supposed to be legit, you know, then you got to do what you can to work at it. Like, I love the Twitter feuds, even if they secretly are friends. I don't care. Make us believe. Oh my gosh, did you see what so and so said on to almost? Oh, the back of like, because that just makes you as a fan more invested in the product. You know, so that if you're wanting us to pay outrageous prices for these tickets in a time and an era where the kayfabe window has come down, then I don't think it's too much to ask for y'all to like step it up a little bit with how you all make this kayfabe look. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, he is not about to let you get that right now.
But Braun Breaker with the spear on Rollins, but Rollins rolls out the ring, that ring awareness. Yeah, Braun Breaker cannot capitalize.
Oh yeah, Dossie, I see that.
Yep, it was quite a time. It was a time that shall ever come again. What a time to be a wrestling fan during the Monday Night Wars. Oh my gosh. You never knew. It was literally Forrest Gump. You never knew what you were going to get. And that is what you wanted, man. You wanted to have that anxiousness, like, I don't know, I got to tune into this show. I can't miss it. I can't miss it. You want the water cooler talk. You want this. Oh! Wow. Braun went in for the spear. Rollins turned it into a pedigree on the announce table, but he's holding that knee. Rollins is holding that right knee. Oh. This could be a problem for Rollins, but let's see. Doing another pedigree. Boom, connects.
Oh, he's hurting though. Oh!
Rollins dropped the F-bomb quietly. I know. I went high on that shore. I had to, yeah, I know. That's exactly right, Just Alex. Undertaker was committed. He was committed. You got to respect that level of commitment to the character. You really do. Uh-oh, look who's here. Juan Cena made his presence known. Referee, do your job. Do your job. Call the damn match. Breaker, full force with a spear into the ring post. I still, to this day, don't know how you do that and don't bust an eardrum.
I don't either.
Uh-oh. Rollins. See, now, if he loses here, I'm okay because it's interference. I don't like it. Uh-oh, Montez Ford shows up. Well. And this referee has no control over this matchup. Watch out! Oh, dang! He just caught a spear from Breaker. Dang! 2. Rollins still in it. Kicks out at 2. Braun Breaker doesn't know what's going on. That was a hell of a spear he took, though. Hell of a spear. Tez is down. He's out. Super kick. He spun around like a top. Oh, that was great. Curb stomps.
Let me see it. Come on,
Braun
man.
Breaker, but Braun Breaker is
He's
now.
trying to get out of the ring.
He's
Foot on
too
the
close
rope.
to the rope. And he ends up doing the same thing as BFAB. Paul Heyman pulls
First
a
of all, he
BFAB.
put it in the outside of the rope.
Paul Heyman pulls a BFAB. Botched it. Botched it. Yeah, good question, Sean Swaby. He probably should do it. Maybe he wants to be his own man.
I think Becky should come out here and slap him. Come on, Becky. Come out here and fight for your man.
Seth Rollins, he's taking his eye off the prize.
Yeah, he sure has. Dude, you're really you giving Brock time to recover, dude.
Okay, he's
Come
on.
on.
Braun Breaker's getting out the ring.
You
I would love for
deserve
him
to lose at this point if you can't, if you're so focused on him that you're going to take your eyes off Braun. He's going to get out of the way so Braun spears him. Watch. Told you. Saw that
That's
coming.
exactly what I was going to say.
Saw that coming. Yes, sir.
Braun Breaker speared the mess out of Paul
Yes,
Heyman
sir.
through the barricade.
That's awesome. No matter what happens, that was awesome.
Oh, and he spears the title. Smart, smart man. He is out. We're about to do a curb stomp. Boom! That's it. Come on, ref, get down there. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get it done. That's how you get it done. Braun Breaker has been bested by the architect, the visionary, the revolutionary.
and so was Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman is out.
Out.
Breaker out. Theory out. Whoa. Come on now. Now that is how you do it. Now that was a DVR worthy match. I would not have liked to have missed that match. Started great, ended great, had a few moments in the middle. Drop your rates for Monday Night Raw. You know what this was? This was a French baguette sandwich. You ever had a French baguette sandwich where the bread is kind of hard and firm on the outside and it's soft in the middle? You know, it started strong, it ended strong. The middle, not so bad. I felt the meat was sliced a little too thin.
He was just distracted or something, because you're telling me that neither one of those the king or queen of the ring 4-on-4 matches in the middle were good?
They were fine.
They were fine.
They were fine. It could have used a little. It could have used a little more.
They were really good.
Could have used a little more mustard in that sandwich. Could have used a little more mayo. Thicker cut of cheese.
I agree with that if you're talking about the Rusev and Ethan Page versus Dragon Lee and Ray.
Look at Braun Breaker crying like a little. Okay, I'm not going to say it.
So next Monday is Paris.
In Paris. So we'll be back at 1 p.m. our
Friday
time.
and Monday.
Professional wrestling is not over on Netflix right now, folks. So let's go ahead. We're going to switch things up. We're going to bring it back to the mask versus mask
Hold on one
match.
second.
She wanted to do this and she just bounced. Drop your rates. Drop your rates, folks. How are y'all feeling about tonight's show? Let me see what we're saying here. Let me see. It is a replay. Let me see what we got over here. 10 out of 10 for Sophie Dofi. I love that. Get me a medic. That's hilarious. Seth versus Oba in the finals. Maybe. I'm not totally mad at that. Let's see. Shimonica Williams says 8.9 on that Richter scale. Last name, middle name, 10 out of 10. Chin up, chest out, and watch for the the spear. I love it. AAA usually airs their shows on YouTube, actually. So the show was totally free. If you have YouTube, you should be able to watch it with no problem. We're going to be live again for the ladies. They're going to get down this Saturday. So you're going to have us pretty much all week again. And we're excited to bring it to you. 8.9 on that Richter scale for the aftermath of Clash in Italy. I love it. And A and B gets all the emojis. We appreciate that. Tyrell Breed, thank you very much. And again, I want to stump from my brother from another mother, Just Alex. He's going to be doing a post-show review. I think he said he's going to be live in about an hour from now. Make sure you go in there, show him some love, drop some coinage. Let him know that we sent you. That's cold, Sophie Dofi. That is cold. The stream, though, was a 900 out of 900. I'll take it. Nothing is perfect, but I will take it. I'm telling you, Sophie Dofi, you're missing out. First off, it's a free show. It's free to come in here. It's free to watch AAA. Come on now. We said that mask versus mask match was match of the year.
Yeah.
And if you don't agree with that, you've got to at least say it was match of the weekend. You cannot deny that.
Oh, are they replaying the entire show? I thought they were just replaying the match.
I think they're just doing the mask versus mask.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they do. We're not going to do the entire show.
Yeah, I thought it was just the.
It wasn't a 1 hour match. I think it went like
no
30 some odd minutes.
Yeah,
if I'm not
maybe
mistaken.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it went like 30 some odd minutes.
That's nice, Tyrell.
What is your rate and your hot take for Monday Night Raw?
I'm gonna give it a 8.5. I really liked it. I thought it was good. I could have did without. I have a problem with them having Ethan and Rusev lose again. I'm not down with that. That's not making sense to me. You should be going back and forth with victories. They just showed Bronson Reed. I feel like they need to. I'm glad they're gonna finally let us know what's going on with this Maxine thing. I like what they're doing with Roxy and Liv. I thought that was a really good match. I'm glad that Jacob finally acknowledged him. I was down for all of it.
Acknowledged him.
I'm give him an 8.5.
Okay. Look at this. And this is taking on a life of its own, y'all. You don't even understand what I'm talking about when it comes to this El Grande situation is just, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Let me find the...
It's so interesting. Any other culture in the world, if somebody said I identify as your culture, even though I wasn't born there, because I feel that way, people are so offended. They'd be so offended. White guys trying to come in and Yeah,
Well,
it's just they're just loving him.
it's funny you would say that. AAA actually, let me pull up their tweet.
Oh, did they say something? Did I take that back?
No. They responded to something that's been going around. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you, Ryan. I didn't even know you were in here. For real, last name, for real. No, just Alex and us. We have not. We tried. When we were in Texas, we wanted to see him, but it was too last minute and he wasn't available. We'll meet up one day.
So let me put this over here. Let me do this. Hold on, folks.
Hi, Lynette. I think Julia, I think she might be a face again because I feel like her bright colors to me kind of look like she's trying to do more of a face, like how Asuka has the bright colors when she's face. Although Asuka always has bright colors, but you know what I mean. I think, not sure.
So let me pull this up. Let me get this over here. If you check this out, because this is going to be going down right now. So we got ourselves, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the mask versus mask match. Because this, man, here's what's crazy about this. I want you to take this in for a second. All right. This was something that was a joke gimmick at first. And it was fine. It was cute. It was whatever. And then the thing that took on a life of its own, if you will, was the fact that Ludwig, some way, somehow, and I'm hoping we find out how that happened, steps in this role. And the fact that he speaks fluent Spanish, the fact that he now has a Latina girlfriend, and he's come down here and has been accepted by these wrestling fans, Mexico way, in such a huge way. Good night has been nothing short of a phenom. It has been phenomenal. It's outrageous. A Mexican is whoever is the born, whoever you like, whatever, I forget what it says.
A Mexican is born wherever the hell they want.
Yeah. It's just been. This has really been something. It's really been something else. Let me pull this up. I'm going to find the Lucha Libre. So if you're just joining us, we haven't, technically speaking, an overrun. So they are replaying the mask versus mask match, which happened at Noche de los Grandes over the weekend. And this just goes to show you how awesome, how incredible this match was. The fact that they're doing this, that should tell you right there, this is something you need to watch.
Right. Like, hold up. This was so popular. Let's show this again. For
you know what I mean?
What did you rate the show?
I'm going to give the show, I'm going to give it a 7. It started strong, finished strong. The middle, as you know, I thought the meat was a little too thin. It had its moments. Like I said, I like the example of that sandwich. It was a thick sandwich. It looked good initially. I bite into it. Strong. I could taste some stuff in the middle, but it didn't quite hit the way that I would like. I'm full, but am I truly satisfied? I'm going to say no. So I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. But let me see. Let me see if I can find Lucha Libre. Because we commented on this.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you, J Money, that I felt like because it was his thing that he should have won on some level. But um, because the other one got over like he has to them, I think that it's fine for Chad to go back now. And like you said, they do need to push him. And I think they can use him on the show. You know, I think that him and the Creeds need to go back to being where they belong. Um, but, you know, and this can't go on forever because they are taking too much of the shine away from the rest of the actual Mexican wrestlers to me. But, you know,
Let me show
so
you.
I guess most of this merch they had to buy there because they did not have all this merch online
That is correct.
unless they were sold out. This boy got so much,
Here we go.
so much like time on the camera in this match. That kid.
Yes. All
He
right, so I'm
obviously
going
knows
to
somebody.
I'm going to share the screen. All right, so check this out.
We could share the match because it's aired live on YouTube.
So that is correct. So here's what Lucha Libre
You
Online
could play
said.
it behind.
Huh?
You could just play it behind
Play what?
the match.
No, I can't.
Oh, because she said it was live on YouTube. You could. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This is no.
Okay.
It's not our product. No, we can't. All right. Lucha Libre said, "Dear foreign fandom, never in caps tell Mexico again that it is acceptable or culturally correct. You are not Mexican and do not understand Lucha Libre. In Mexico, Lucha Libre is culture and tradition. Saying that having foreign talents with masks is bad turns it into cultural appropriation and a form of racism. The Mexican loved the story because it made him live all the emotions. And that is the magic of Lucha Libre. You live, you feel, you cry, you laugh, you love. Sit back and enjoy. Do not try to change Lucha Libre. The two nights are already part of Mexican Lucha Libre history and will be elevated as an instant classic. Big Mexican, Chad Gable, Rayo, Bravo, Andrea, Pimpe, Undertaker, Jeremy Borash. I tip my hat to you. Thank you for loving, respecting, and elevating Mexico to a new level."
Hey, wait, dear foreign fandom, which means y'all are not in Mexico feeling some type of way.
Can't be mad at that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? But seriously, man, the fact that you've got a German playing an American, playing a Mexican luchador,
A dude who played the dude who looked like the other dude.
but is doing it so well and has been accepted by this crowd in the way that he has. He was crying. This was such a happy accident
Yeah.
that has just paid off in such a huge way. It's insane how awesome this is. This should not be this good, and yet somehow it is. It's exciting. And I'm glad we're witnessing this history. So thank y'all so much for watching this overrun with us. They are replaying the mask versus mask match. El Grande Americano versus OG, the original El Grande Americano. Noche de los Grandes.
What happened to Three Kings titles?
Well, it's not
It's an
Raw
overlay.
anymore.
Got you. The Raw was together with it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because this was not something that was planned. So
Yeah.
I had to redo the title, the overlay, which I can do. All right, I'm going to fix the overlay to come in Mexico way.
Mexico way.
And also, let's be clear about this because we talked about this earlier today. The music bumps. Ole, 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 ole. I mean, it just bumps. Look at this crowd.
I know.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he hadn't embraced it like this, if he didn't speak fluent Spanish, this might be a whole different situation.
Right.
But he does. He embraced it. He got one of their chica bonitas. Okay.
His persona is crazy. Yeah, Garrett, for sure.
Thank y'all for sticking with us here for this overrun.
Raw turned triple A.
It did. All right. I mean, look at this.
Yeah,
He kisses the
like,
kid's
no!
head.
Oh, the kid's like, oh my gosh. Oh, it's the same kid, yeah. That kid got so much attention.
All right. So new overlay coming in hot. I got to get rid of the banner.
Ole, ole. You ain't lying, Red Death.
Okay. There we go. It's going down, folks. It's going down. All right. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. Hey, CT Hill, how are you? The dogs are doing good, taking a nap. Ooh.
The crowd.
First of all, I didn't even realize before that when he took that guitar from that man, the man was like, hey, and he was trying to grab it back. And I mean, that was a real guitar. He just busted over his head. And I hate that this is how this match started. I really do. They just called the bell without even giving him a chance to get to his feet. Shame on you, Ray. Shame on you. Right, Red Death?
I'm back.
Listen to this crowd, you guys. Just listen to it. And I'll tell you what, Chad is like, you gonna really earn taking this from me. I'm not giving you my gimmick easy. Like, he is going ham. This gets brutal. Wow. I mean, people feel how they feel, Aaron. They get in their feelings. Yep. Did we watch this? Did we have English commentators on this last night? What I feel like it was Spanish commentators. I could be tripping. Woo! He's karate chopping him. Oh. Jeez. Absolutely, Ryan.
You all have to forgive me as I eat some grapes and watch this match, but thank y'all so much for sticking with us in this lovely overrun here of Triple A's
Triple I.
mask versus mask match. This thing was out of control good. This had all the feels. This is what pro wrestling is all about. Telling a story. But the crowd really helped carry this match. What up, Red Death Forever? Excelente, Garrett. Good to see you. Oh my goodness, Red Death, you are not kidding. Okay, his lady came down here, and this is what's so funny, is that we have a situation where we now know Ludwig was arrested for misdemeanor battery. We're going pretty hot and heavy with that mamacita in an elevator. So I was like, oh, so it was you two. And I think the neighbor might have been original El Grande.
Oh, wow.
I think that might have been the case. I could be wrong. What up, CT Hill? Hey, I'm not mad. If you got to shoot your shot, you got to do what you got to do. Ryan Armstrong, Winter Hawk, what's good with you?
No, Daniel, she didn't fight tonight.
This match, okay, first off, this was nobody's AEW copy. They've been doing stuff like this long since before AEW came into existence. So that's just somebody who is just, you know, I'm not going to get graphic with it, but somebody's got a whole thing for AEW. You need to calm down. And look at this. And I thought it was over. He ripped the mess out of that mask. And this, the MVP for the night are the masks. The fact that they held on is just crazy to me. Crazy to me.
Look, he's really trying to take it off, too. He's not playing.
It could have been over right then and there. right then and there. Couldn't agree with you more, Ryan. We said it. This match had everything. It had everything. Interference, the love interest, the blood, the violence, the carnage, but the storytelling, the wrestling, the emotion, it had you on your seat.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to win. You had your guy, and I said, I'm ready to crash out if El Grande gets unmasked.
Yeah.
But the crowd, oh my goodness. And again, please forgive me. And it's 4:00 in the afternoon over here.
Did?
And I have yet to eat.
I don't remember that, Aaron Drew. Oh, hey, kicking it with Leo. How'd your second stream back go?
What up, kicking it with Leo?
Absolutely, Aaron Drew.
Last name, we're thrilled that you're watching it with us because, my goodness. And again, I got to just give props to both these gentlemen for doing this. The fact that they're getting this shine again is incredible because this could have just been whatever it was, forgotten about, we move on with other stuff. No, it was so good.
Oh, yeah.
That Raw, Netflix said, let's overrun this after Monday Night Raw. Think about that, man. Think about when's the last time you saw Raw do that?
Right.
Come on now. For a show that's not even a Raw show?
Right.
Come on. That should tell you everything you need to know about this match. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh! That ain't no steel chair. That's a heavy chair. You all know. We've all moved those chairs. Anybody that's ever had to move that chair, I don't mean just move around. I mean pick it up and move.
Okay.
A heavy executive chair, you know it got some weight to it.
Okay, now I'm going to be listening for it, Aaron Drew. He said, watch when the girl come out and one of them, John, say something crazy on the mic about her, about the elevator incident.
The commentators?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, we missed that.
That's what he said. Watch for it. When she comes out, they'll say something.
Oh, we missed that. Okay. What up, Daniel Moore? No Liv Morgan tonight. She came out on Raw, talked a little bit. No fight from her. We'll see her, I think, next week in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Oh, JBL made a joke last night about it. Well, hey.
Oh, JBL.
Hey.
Is JBL on commentary?
I thought I heard him.
I was going to say, I
thought
heard
I did
someone
hear him.
familiar, and I was like, who is that?
When we were watching the show, thank you, kicking it with Leo. We appreciate you. They probably will because their masks were, I mean, it's just laced with their blood, dude. Laced with their blood. Although I do want to have a little conversation with Chad Gable. He should not get that burnt. It's not good. And look, see that? And he was hitting that mask and he cut his own hand. That was blood number one. First blood has been drawn. This was him simply, and this is how. Look at that. He's like, I'm going to keep doing it. And it was at the point where I'm like, now whose blood is whose?
Well, actually, his eye was split and he was trying with his knuckles to open it.
Crazy. But I love it.
J Money, Ludwig was arrested because him and his lady was going hot and heavy in the elevator, aggressively apparently, and the guy in there with them asked Ludwig to like have some decency or something, and the Ludwig like put hands on him and they called the police and he got arrested.
I will say absolutely they are, Ariana. You know what grapes? I'm a fan of red grapes. Here's I'm funny. I prefer red grapes to green grapes, but I prefer golden raisins to the regular raisins. Don't ask me why. But grapes are a hit and a miss. Sometimes you get them and you're like, a little sour. These are actually pretty sweet, I think.
Well, I think we should have a grapevine. That'd be fun.
My dad, what he likes to do, he'll go into the store because he likes red grapes as well. He'll actually pop it open, be like, right there in the store, like, I don't know about this one. He'll taste the grape, like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, but, well, that's true, but sometimes they could have a few good ones and a few bad ones, so.
Well, so far, so good. Here, you can finish it off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Hey, baby.
Top rope right here. Look at this. Off the top rope. The ref got the gloves on. You know, we got some color up in here.
Yeah, Gunther bailed him out. He has a different story. His side of the story is that the dude said something about like calling ICE or immigration on his woman or something like that. But that's not in the police report. I guess only the people there know if that's true or not.
Now, maybe he did. Maybe he did. I suspected that there's some liquid courage involved in that situation. Maybe he did say something disrespectful. That street justice demanded Ludwig lay hands. Cool. No problem. Here's the problem with doing street justice. Legal justice will come up and go, nah.
Right.
Legal justice will cost you in the long run in ways you don't want.
Him and Tiffany broke up a while ago. I don't know if they survived the Charlotte saying your man was in my DMs. That might have been the beginning of the end for them.
Well, she was shook. If you remember when Charlotte said that, Tiffany Stratton did not recover. She was so mad. All she wanted to do was go back and be like, him. Yeah, man. She was not happy with that comment. But that's okay. That's okay. He's doing just fine. Doing just fine. See this? Look at this. He's trying to draw strength from the people. And here's what's also interesting. I'm a fan of Ludwig Kaiser. I never, ever, ever expected him to be in a position that he's actually like loving the people, because his whole character was just like, get away from me. Like you're dirty, you're this, you're that. Like I am above all of you. You know what I mean? And he's over here just hugging, tapping hands, kissing kids. It's so crazy to see. But legitimately, I was like, what are these masks? What is the material that this mask would hold on like this? That's why we actually have this mask here. Let me turn it. That's why we have this mask on set. So look, it's almost like it's magnetic, like it just sort of came back together. It was so crazy. Right on those steel steps. And I love the fact that those steps are painted black.
That's when his head got busted open, was right there when he landed on those steps.
Busted.
Because he landed right on the edge of them. He just split his skull.
Busted to the white meat, let me tell you. Busted to the white meat. Thank y'all so much for sticking with us for this overrun of Monday Night Raw into Lucha Libre AAA Mask versus Mask.
Happy Days mixes her red and green grapes together. I like that too.
All right, if the poll was 91%, we should do it. So I'm glad you all
I'm glad we did.
are sticking with us.
Maybe, Ariana, maybe.
Allegedly, supposedly, we're just going to go with the notion that that might be the case.
See, this is why he's hitting him in his open skull, because he had opened him and was making it more. So he just did the same thing back to him.
And see, and that is how you get down there as a ref. If I could critique one thing about AAA, is that the AAA refs, there's no expediency with them. They're not really quick to get down there on the ground. They're just like, all right, hang on.
They are not.
Hang on.
So they're not black and white. So I was right. It's because of the rating. Because now we're still on Netflix and we're no longer showing Raw. We're showing AAA, and they are not doing the black and white. They're letting the blood flow.
Well, I wonder what's going to happen at the end of the match when Gable is just flowing like a river, like a waterfall. Let's see, but we got a situation here, folks. We got weapons of mass destruction. Steel chairs are now in play.
Because Sophie Dofi only loves WWE. Some people are more fans of WWE than professional wrestling itself.
That's fine.
Yes,
That's fine.
You missing out, but okay.
That's fine. And that's why we're trying to expand the brand, because we were missing out on some good wrestling. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is, in the main event of a AAA show, you technically speaking have two WWE wrestlers.
Does AEW start at 7 or 8 for us?
I want to say 8.
Yeah, right?
I want to say 8. I think it's 8. Americanos Hermanos are out here. Oh, man. This is not going to bode well for El Grande. Laid out on that announce table. They're like, no. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. They wanted to make sure that thing broke apart.
This dude is out here in his, what were those pajamas called? His underoos.
His underoos.
One of them is in Tim's camouflage with a vest, which actually looks really awesome. And the other one seriously looks like a character that you used to play called Brad.
Actually quite hilarious. 2. Happy Days, that's not bad. A mixed green, some red grapes. Sounds delicious. Do you put any dressing in there? Any dressing? I'm just curious. Absolutely, Shimonica. Match of the year thus far. I wouldn't be mad if AAA was on Netflix either. I mean, we're already paying for it.
Took them long enough.
Might have been an immigration issue. Might have been a customs issue. All right. The shenanigans are taking place. Both of them are windmilling, but they're going back up the ramp, leaving the El Grandes in the ring. We got a kendo situation. You don't want to get lit up with that kendo, I'll tell you that. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would hurt, but yeah, it'll sting. I would very much like to experience getting hit with a kendo. My goodness. Adios mio. Yeah, that sounds like JBL right there.
AAA airs on YouTube, I believe, right? They air on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And this crowd is into it like nobody's business, man. This was pro wrestling at its finest. And this is one thing that I like about PLEs or PPVs is that I want to see something that I'm not really going to see on a regular weekly show. You're supposed to step it up.
What?
You're supposed to kick it up a notch.
Okay, Happy Days. I promise you, when we come out there, we are trying popcorn grapes. We've tried the cotton candy here, and then they also have like grape juice grapes that are like more grapey flavor, like a candy. But popcorn grapes, shoot.
That's kind of crazy. Bring that to the movies. Probably still put some butter on there. I mean, a vision impaired person cracks original El Grande open with his freaking walking stick. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy.
Letting the crowd get involved like that.
And the beauty of it is El Grande went over there and acknowledged him. How can the crowd be mad at that?
Right.
You want to talk about continually endearing yourself to this crowd? Come on, Playboy. The emotion, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
On the cracked head.
And a crowd favorite. Two. Look at the blood on that guitar. Look at that.
Blood on that guitar. Ooh, all the splinters you just got. His head was already open.
I'm sure that didn't help. You want to talk about splinters, man. We were watching AEW, talking about AEW. Chris Statlander and Hikaru Shida, they got down in a match where it got brutal and ugly, and Shida cracked Statlander open on her back with those lights.
Ugh.
And all of that
Glass just
tore her up.
It just looked like her back was hit with a lightsaber.
And I remember seeing that with Darby Allin when he went through that plate glass and then he turned around and you see the camera, then you see the blood start. It just, like the pools of blood just started coming up out of his back. It was crazy.
It's free to watch, and I think that it comes on. Is it Saturday night that Triple A comes
I believe
on?
that's the case, but it's just regular YouTube. You do not need
regular
YouTube TV.
not YouTube TV, and it's on Saturday nights.
Oh yeah, cotton candy grapes are a thing. We know that all too well. She loves them. Yes, the other guy, he is as tall as Ludwig. I can see a similarity. But right now, these are just some luchadors. We don't know their true identity. It's like Batman or Superman.
Batman and Robin.
Holy Lucha Libre Batman. Exactly.
Okay, let's see. It's about now. Let's see what he's going to say.
Your girlfriend's not out there yet.
No, she's about to right here after the rope.
Thumbtacks would have been great, actually, Aaron Drew. Thank y'all for sticking with us for this overrun for AAA's Mask versus Mask for the El Grandes. Got a cover by OG. 2. And he put that bull rope right in the mouth of El Grande. I mean, you don't know where that thing has been. They don't call it a bull rope for no reason. Let me tell you something. Here she comes. Yep, he sure did. I heard she was getting into a fight in an elevator in Florida. What's she doing here? That's crazy. We missed that the first time. That's wild. Yeah, I now believe that this was all a setup. I definitely think that neighbor was original El Grande. And I think he approached them just like that on that 12th floor. Was like, well, what do we have here? You two want to go back to the elevator or something?
Cállate.
She's like, I'm supposed to be here. I bought a ticket. Yeah, man. This is what this was. This was the this is the reenactment of what happened in the elevator. That's exactly what that was. That was the elevator reenactment. I will have to post that on social media. Connected solid with that DDT on that chair. 2. Solid 2, yo.
I don't know, Charisma. I mean, WWE has their stuff all over the place these days.
Yeah, he's unhinged. Yeah, that's a good question. If this was back in the day, I would say just going to WWE Network. It had the entire catalog for $9.99. We didn't know how good we had it, man.
For real. Oops.
Nah, he was for real. It would have been nice if that were the case, but no, he was for real arrested. He was for real arrested. Oh, I can't imagine. Oh, yes, man. Oh, yes. What the hell's going on, man? What the hell's going on? We can't have another elevator incident here, man. Get her out of here, man.
Oof.
El Grande gets folded up nicely in that corner. Moonsault off that top rope. Kick out at 2. Because Lady looked like she belongs on solid gold. I don't know how tight these masks have to be on these guys' faces.
Right.
In order for it to hold like this.
Well, they have them back here tight over their nose and their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's falling off up there.
My goodness. And now Original's going downstairs, working on that leg, working on that ankle. You can smash the pieces, smash the bits, smash the ribbons.
Smash the ribbons.
So he can set in that ankle lock. Look at that. He's got it locked in. Original El Grande. Lock it in that ankle lock. Oh, he's wrenching it. Turns it around, and now he's choking out Original El Grande. Oh, my. There you go. Back in it. I mean, the back and forth, the emotion. The blood, the carnage.
It's what's really interesting to me right now is watching how dramatic El Grande is. That I feel like I'm in a silent movie, from his music to the way he's been carrying himself to the way that he's doing this. It's like I'm watching a silent movie back in the day.
I know, right? He almost did it. He was like, he's hulking out. He's hulking out of it, brother. Off come the suspenders. Oh. That ankle. That bad ankle. I mean, does original El Grande know that he is a white man?
A white man.
He is burnt. We got a bridge. 2. Kicks out at 2. Nobody can get the job done. Nobody can get the job done. I know. WWE Network, man. We just didn't know. Ariana, I would try the mask on. This is the mask that I typically would wear. Right now, I don't want something that tight on my dome. It's a little tight. I can't have it like rubbing against all of this right now. So, but she did wear it in the beginning of our AAA watch along over the weekend.
I did. And then I wore a cowboy hat.
Yes. But wear something that's got to be loose. It can't really be rubbing the top of my head right now. Right, Bone Crusher? Good girl. Look at you, Bone Crusher, just staring at me. Come here, good girl. Bone Crusher's over here giving some love. It's time for
Oh
their
my gosh.
dinner.
His face is so red at this point. You don't know what's mask, what's blood, what's skin. It's just all red.
It's all a mess. But right now, Grande smack talking the OG. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Boom. And again, that was just so beautiful. It was like you were at that crescendo moment where they just put it all on the line and they had nothing left to give. And El Grande had to dig deep. You saw the pain, the grit on his face, his ankle killing him. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to run these ropes. I'm going to knock out my opponent. Look at all that blood on him.
And OG was like, I can't stand up anymore. I'm lost too much blood. I need a blood transfusion.
But the emotion that he's also experiencing, realizing what has happened now, that he's lost the match, the mask must come off, the character will now die and transfer. And look at this. You're down in Mexico way, and you got the American flag. Do you understand how this is not supposed to make sense? This is not supposed to be a thing. A German posing as an American, wrestling as a luchador from Mexico way. That's why we did that joke. He's a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. OG El Grande, he a dude don't know what dude he is.
Yeah, so you know, you're gonna be El Cappuccino. That is hilarious.
Do what you gotta do. Yes, exactly, Pretty Richies. That's exactly what it was. The Macho Man Elizabeth moment when it was just like that. She jumps the barricade, runs into the ring, she lays some hands. And she really didn't even speak back then, except when they got married, and she just went, do you take the Macho Man as your lawfully wedded husband to having to hold blah, 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 blah. And she went, oh, yeah. And he's all like, oh. But even at that point in their real life, they'd actually had broken up. Right. So that was what's so crazy. They're pretending to be an love married couple, and in real life, not so much.
Not so much. Three Kings, are you still in here? Yeah.
Yeah, I would love
the
that.
The mascots are like, we know what time it is. Do y'all know what time it is? Psycho Clown's mask was scary. When he peeled his face off, that was...
And look at this. Original El Grande bringing his family into this. He was like, come on, come on.
Yeah,
and they
see,
went to
now
black
they
and
went
white.
to the black and white because he's going to take that mask off.
It's crazy that he was saying this. This was the Rocky IV moment, man. At the end of Rocky IV, when Rocky beat Drago. That's what's so crazy about this.
Yeah,
I'm
we
here
all
for it, Aaron.
do. We all do, Pretty Richie. Yeah, because it's so bloody, Sean, that when he takes his mask off, there's so much blood that it's just really gross.
Which is kind of crazy because Netflix has some really gross programming. So again, I take exception to this. I can go on to any Netflix thing. They've got some of the wildest crap on here, and you can't show a little bit of blood.
A little bit of blood. They've been showing a little bit of blood.
I take exception to it.
A lot of blood. But are they reality shows?
No.
Exactly.
Movies, TVs.
Exactly.
So is this. This is an episodic.
This is this is real life. People are really cut open. It's not play blood.
So
maybe that matters.
Shouldn't.
True.
I mean, you can't get any more emotional than this, dude. You've got his entire family over here. He's got his lady, his people over here, and now comes that moment. He's taken off the mask. Who is it?
And
Who
her mom took off the son's mask at the same time, but he stopped. She's like, "Hello, you were supposed
Let
to
the
take it off
family know.
with your son."
This is their thing. I love you. Look at this. He's like, and it is Chad Gable. And this turned the entire crowd right
Me too,
there.
last name,
A
middle
man of
name.
his word.
That's true. They do have sponsors they have to answer to. Absolutely.
Man, bump them sponsors. Tell them to grow a set. These are grown adults. This isn't child play. I don't do this for fun. Grow a set. Be an adult. I mean, normally it's Chad Gable. Look at that. Look at the pouring.
I don't want to.
What's black and white?
So what? I know what it is. It's disgusting.
And he's not even wiping it away. Do you know how much this stings in the eyes? And you can tell. He said the busted cauliflower ears to prove it. That somebody in that clan is going to grow up to be a professional wrestler. That kid, he's already dressed like it, so he might. The boy, the young lad. And listen to the crowd. The Rocky moment. If I can change, and you can change. Everybody can change. Gracias.
It was cute, Aaron Drew. Yeah, the daughter's like, look at all the blood, Mom. Ew.
Listen to this crowd.
Hope you don't
Thank
have
you,
hepatitis.
Gable. Thank you, Gable.
Exactly.
And that was a huge, huge, huge moment. That was just an incredible gesture. And there you go, folks.
Man.
Now, if this is the first time that you saw that match, you cannot tell us that did not bang. Look us right into the ocular stems of our soul and tell us that match did not bang.
Because it was bang, 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 bang.
Not quite like Ludwig and his lady in the elevator, allegedly, supposedly, according to reports. Easy, you two. That's how it started.
He's like, I'm not getting his blood on you.
Okay. Calm down. You might have to serve some time. Yeah. See, that's how it started. A little peck. And she's like, remember? Elevator. I don't know what the elevator is in Spanish. Absolutely. This is my match of the year. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. This is what pro wrestling was all about. It had it all. This was perfection.
Actually, I think the real reason he was in Charlotte's DMs was like, now, how did it go when you guys are speaking Spanish at home? How much was that a problem? Do I need to learn more?
Thank you, Brittany Ritchie. I appreciate that. I love doing Rocky impressions.
Thank you, everybody, for being in here, not only for Raw, but for watching this with us. We did enjoy it last night. We enjoyed it again right now. 3 Kings did retain. He is still dos straps, and he has both championship belts under his belt.
Congratulations.
Under his belt.
Congratulations to Dos Straps 3 Kings. Ascensor. That is elevator in Espanol. Bless you.
Muchas gracias.
Ascensor. Well, that's what it is. Keep them away. Make sure they take the stairs from now on, because apparently they don't know how to behave themselves. And they have just done that. And they say, but maybe they learned. They're just like, let's not go hot and heavy in this ring.
Right.
All right. Let's not remind the people of what happened a few weeks back. Yes, indeed. So we are going to be back this week for wrestling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, basically, we're going to be back every day this week.
Sunday.
Tomorrow, however, is Marked by Wrestling. That's our fellow coalition members live stream for NXT. If you're not watching NXT, you are absolutely missing out. It is a well-run machine. Let me tell you, start to finish, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing, man. And this was a banger of a PLE as well, even though it was free.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a premium live event. And that's what it was. You got your money's worth when you watched that matchup. So not mad at it. I think that's it for us. Let me go ahead and just...
one more super chat.
Oh, we got a super chat in here? What? Come on, Aaron Drew. You ain't got to do it like that. But let me go ahead and say, the cops should have given Kaiser some grace just because of this match and dropped the charges. I'm just saying.
What? You can't put your hands on people.
I'll tell you what they should have
can't.
done.
He should have had more sense than that.
There was an episode of Seinfeld where Seinfeld was dating a woman that was
Good night,
so
Happy
beautiful
Days.
that she could pretty much get anything she wanted. And there was a scene where they were pulled over by the cops. And he was like, you know why I pulled you over? It's like, oh, I don't know. You know, whatever. He's like, I got you at over 100. It's like, well, I must have been doing well over the, you know, whatever. They're like, let me get you license and registration. It's like, no problem. And he calls his girlfriend, would you mind bringing the officer the registration? And she comes out and she's like, do you really have to give us a ticket? And perhaps you should have done that and gotten him out of that whole sticky situation.
Sticky.
Perhaps they should have knocked on the neighbor's door and be like, hey, comrade, let's green shirt guy this. Tickets for life to any WWE event. Let's just make this thing go away. But no. And legitimately, I will simply say this. You can pretty much say anything you want. Just about. We have freedom of speech. Now, you can't actually threaten somebody, which also was another issue. Allegedly, the neighbor says that there were verbal threats that were made towards him. But you can't make threats to somebody, all right? There is a line that cannot be crossed that will cause legal troubles. But just about regardless of what somebody says to you, even if street justice dictates and warrants you laying hands, you may be justified in doing so. You just have to be ready and willing to accept the consequences of those actions when it comes to legal justice, which means the popo showing up at your crib, throwing them silver bracelets on you, taking you downtown, Dano, to book you. Now you're dealing with the embarrassment, the shame, the money. And depending on the situation, it could be a misdemeanor, it could be a felony. You don't know. Was it worth it?
Right.
Maybe. And he I guess supposedly, allegedly defended his lady's honor. I don't know. I don't know what was said. We weren't there. Stay blessed as well. Happy days. Thank you for showing up in here, as always. So that's it for us, man. We're going to get out of here. I want to thank our members for going above and beyond, our mod squad for keeping an eye on everything all up in here. For everybody that stuck with us for this overrun, well worth it. Great show. If this was in Monday Night Raw, I might have upped my rating a little bit. But that's cool. That's cool. It is what it is. To every single person that reached you down into their pocket and showed you love with your generosity of Super Chat, thank you so much for doing that and doing something you do not have to do. If you are new, we know you have a lot of choices over here, but hey, it's a bop.
Wow.
We are family. We can agree to disagree about pro wrestling because at the end of the day, it's just pro wrestling. Although occasionally I do crash out. And if El Grande had gotten unmasked, you would have seen it.
Yeah.
But they chose wisely. That is it for us. We will be back on Wednesday night for Dynamite. We are trying to grow our audience for that in TNA. So tell a friend, tell a family member, come on over. It's always a good time. We sincerely hope we are number one in your hearts. You all are absolutely number one in ours. On behalf of AJ
and Becky,
I'm talking A and B Convos. Wrestling Edition. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. And we will now bid you all
adieu.
God bless.
Good night.
We'll see you later.